I hope that thing is recording, man. Record.
Recording.
Cheeky.
You guys, let me put for you something, huh?
Oh yeah, true that.
In the faculty,
Very.
since I need my glasses.
Nanga venye tume market
Vitu fulani.
full market.
Sana fanya kila kitu
What do you
bana.
think I'm marking? It's my brain. I'm marking for the podcast.
Oh, you're marking.
Wait, nisaidie nini? You're right, but nisaidie speaker. Ndio speaker na hiyo nini?
So it's fine.
Hizo head. Okay, Joe.
The continuity.
Sasa uko serious.
Drew.
Continuity.
Designer.
We have standards now, Bash. Unajua hivyo.
Shike artistically, you guys.
Bro, what the fuck? So we need retract to.
Mbona unacheza George kwa? Ni 10 seconds na. Ndio. Bado unajua na msio unafaa upende.
Hivyo ndio komonga you guys.
Unafikiri ndio itatuongeza?
Cheki.
Itatuongeza views hapa.
Ikitoka
Kila shida ikitoka.
Haya, twende kazi you
Hapo
guys.
ndani.
I'll try market again.
Aesthetics.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of the Kishingani podcast. Mazi leo tumenasa a big fish in the building.
Big.
Mtu mwenye yako na kazi. Huyu jamaa ako na kazi.
Huyo.
Bwana, it's unemployed man. Ruto akitoa hizo malo. Targeting this nigga. Unaona hiyo koti mazi.
A blazer.
Mitch in the building.
Umenitoa naenda jipaka niko like okay, I wasn't expecting that.
No, I was matching your modus operandi.
Yeah.
Also, we have the usual suspects. Nduta in the building.
Hello.
Nduta looking all red. Early Valentine's, eh?
Nionekane.
Yeah. Maze karibu sana. I'm very happy to see you. George Warrior in the building, the COO maze mwenyewe. Amevaa ile shati yake ya Australia.
Referee.
I'm thinking
Sindio?
yeye kama
Uko na-
costume. Najua show yangu inaitwa Uncaged.
Oh, okay.
Nafaa kuwa kama mfungwa.
Maze ongea no boy you guys. That is the real reason you're here.
Kwanza
to borrow
wafungwa
this
wako
guy's shirt.
upande yangu pale nyuma. Si counter offer. So, hii shati ukiongea vizuri nitakuuzia
You
vizuri.
guys behind the scenes we have Mr. Jamie aka Bashir Alaik in the building. Leo ameamua kukaa huko nyuma you guys. Maze wakale watachoka.
After interview mzungu venye watu walisema hatuna content.
Unajua kuna mtu anasikia kenye unasema sahi.
Ati.
No, unasikika. Tutaweka full volume.
Si unajua venye akisema ta edit you edit.
You can tell it also jali you guys.
Yeah.
I think,
Ni serious editor.
I think
Pala ni yeye ulisikia. Akienda.
Analenga. Nataka tu nafaa kukata hii. Sasa skip.
We maze karibu sana Mitch. Maze preparing for your one man comedy show Uncaged bra.
I know.
Ah.
So right now I'm caged.
Yeah.
On that day I'll be so uncaged.
So what's the inspiration behind this Uncaged maneno?
It's just getting all out there man. Unajua kuna ka cage fulani tumekuwa especially as comics. If yani
Kani hiyo bana watu walipi.
No, kwanza ya kulipa. How did you know I was to finish with that?
Si mimi ni msanii bro.
Kulipi man.
Kuna watu wana madeni zangu huko nje za 15 ngwizi.
15 ngwizis na ukiwapigia wanasema si wewe ni msanii. How is that a reason?
Wanasema ni wape 1 month.
Yeah.
Each month wananiambia 1 month.
for 1 year.
Chekifanya hivi, ngoja tu 1 month nitakutumia hiyo pesa.
Give me a month.
So ni 1 man.
Ni 1 man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it will be on 4th September pale KNT. So the concept behind Uncaged ni to go all out, you know, content wise, thought wise, you see, artistically how we do it, you know, the protocol, it's all uncaged. It's uncaged from every aspect. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So utapiga solo ama utakuwa na ma-opener?
Yeah, atakuwa na ma-opener wawili watatu, but then I'm the main subject of the day.
So unapiga how many minutes?
Minutes around one what 90 to 120.
Oh, okay. Yes. That's like 1.5.
1.5 to 2 hours.
Damn, you guys, that is crazy, you guys. That's more than my sex life since I was born.
Ukikombine zote
Nikicombine zote maze 1 minute each. Maze hata ifiki.
unacheza kama Bahati. Unajua Bahati ngoma zake kufumba na kufumbua.
Churchill show maze uliingia lini? Ushaiona All Boys Churchill show?
Nani?
Have you guys ever met?
Yeah, I think I used to see you Churchill show but then I never used to perform. So nilikuwa naona wase tu kwa audition.
So ulikuwa tu unamwona kutoka nje? Iza you guy.
Kama kidogo muulize, so how you feeling now? Mko pamoja?
You guys, Churchill show used to be very sad,
Sad moments.
Because you've been nyimwa at the show and then now you watch guys performing.
You don't have to do
alafu you guy kuna wasi wenye wanapewa show ndio wanadish.
Bana. Unajua kuna meal card
meal cards. Jesus fuck.
Zilikuwa zinakupita man.
Brav.
Aki. You know you're there because you're not performing au kuli. Alafu there is a lady there kwanga na nyamaza. Excuse me. Meal card ni za performance only. Kama hauko kwa list kindly na uko na hiyo kitu rudi.
Say food ni nini? Ilikuwa food si mbaya.
Kwa kaugali na kanyama.
Nyama, cabbage hivi. Can you imagine? Hiyo ndio inahitaji meal card bro.
You guys.
The same kitchen ya Carnival ya
it was tough food.
No, ni the same kitchen, ni vile sasa is a different food, you know.
Ikitoka ile kuna spitiwa inakojolewa. Unajua ni ya comics.
But it was good food. Ni vile I think wengine wakipikiwa na chef, si nilikuwa tunapikiwa na nani? Na cook.
You guys,
asome bomb.
Phone yako iko na charge?
Yeah.
Supatie basha itumie kama ikaishikilie tu hivi. Alafu nitaongeza hiyo.
Sitaki phone yangu kwa mdomo ya mse. Sasa yako na simu bro.
Mpatie you guys maze.
Taongea tu from hapa.
No, it's better. It'll help.
Si kwani una simu, si yake iko na.
Mpatie bana, acha.
Si yake iko na si kwani una simu.
Mpatie yako.
Yes, alafu.
Si uko na hiyo sound app.
Sound app.
Say mbona ni wa difficult. Hiyo.
Tutakata hii ama
yani mseme disrupt conversation ndio tupatie mic mse hata achangie kwa conversation.
Basha na tupanga manini. Shika.
Wewe tulikuwa tumeflow maze.
Tulikuwa tumegather ka momentum. Tuanze tena. Milkad. You guy, by the way, how did you get into Churchill show maze?
Hey, Churchill show was I think me kwenda Churchill show was not that tough. It was a point of kujipanga because by the time nilikuwa KU. So many of the comics unajua wanatoka.
Shout out.
Ulika year gani KU?
Shout out KU.
20 time nilingia.
Uliingia when?
2015.
Oh, okay. Nice.
2014.
Mimi ni wa kitambo, mimi niliingia 09.
Damn.
Hata mimi niliingia 9.
Na wewe?
I think niliingia pia 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you guys are fossils, eh?
Yeah.
So
Legends.
Ulikuwa unapiganga show huko?
Nilikuwa nafanya show. Kulikuwa na comic show. Mlikuwa mshatoka. That was when KUTV had been introduced.
Yeah, there used to be a comedy show on KUTV.
It was so hard yani. Hiyo comedy show ilikuwa something. Ilikuwa so solid.
Audience was the students.
Na unajua KU students man is the toughest audience as you can get as an artist. For real.
Why?
They don't sugarcoat.
Si ndio uni students and aba. That's utaambiwa.
By the way they will tell you.
Ukipanda mazee hakuna masi.
Umepanda. Ni ile umse anasema. Unaona vile mlevi anakuwa like I don't get you. Can you explain the joke? Sasa wa student ni ile umse anasema nini? Au ukifika hapo katikati watakupigia makofi utoke.
For real?
Ile they are clapping so that you can exit the stage.
Naona unakuanga na hiyo energy you guys.
Yani huku ni you don't ukishaingia stage ya students especially KU students ni umejitolea mhanga. For real because they can do you bad. I have seen careers die on KU stage.
Alafu shida ni unapatana nao students on the corridors. Tikiwe mse uko chini.
Uko chini man. Unasikia ngata tu wanaanza kujisikia msanii kwa comedy. Kai.
Wait, Tricky pia alikuwa anapiganga hiyo nini?
Tricky pia alikuwa actually hiyo Sunday hata that's what
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Sleepy pia.
There is Sleepy, there is Tricky, there is YY, there is Karis.
But them they never used to perform.
KU?
At KU.
No, like kama Karis one or two occasions because that audience was unforgiving again. Mtu alikuwa na perform hiyo time sana was Nico. Uka Sergeant.
Nico, Sergeant. Umse alikuwa mnoma.
Sana Nico kuna Adisia wa Muranga. Kuna Adisia?
Hapana usikumuona.
Akukujanga Churchill show most of the time but then
kuna DCI wa Muranga.
Adisia. Adisia kuongezea.
So alikuwa anatoa ngapi hizo majina je? Adisia tena you guys. Anybody chomoka Muranga with that name you guys.
Yani kama is just a top up.
But alikuwa anaua.
Yeah, he was doing good. Alikuwa anaua. So but sasa anafanya mashow fulani huko I think in Oro something.
Oh, is it the same Adisia? I was about to ask you is the same
Shout out Adisia.
Wow, many comedian.
Yeah, your time they was doing some very good stand up comedy.
That's dope.
So kulikuwa na ma-artist wengine hapo ndani wenye kuna jamaa alikuwa Fellow You know, so kuma comics walikuwa wengi na hiyo, so I think hiyo ndio hata ilipatia wase wengi credibility of being a comic
getting on stage.
Yes. Because once umeget hiyo, unajua alafu hiyo show ilikuwa ina happen kwa hall flani, is an amphitheater.
Ilikuwa inaitwaje?
Kenyatta University Amphitheater.
Oh, okay. Nilijua mtaatoria. Mse upenda hizo vitu. Cheki mse.
That's a good question.
No, see, some theaters have different
it's a
names.
good question.
But that one is Kenyatta University Amphitheater.
Amphitheater.
That's the name.
So who was the host of that KU show?
Nani alikuwa na unakuja wafendo MC Fungu Tuti.
Omse ndio alikuwa host.
Fungu has been in KU forever.
Omse aliniita show fulani huko karibu na, I think ilikuwa JKU something.
JKU what?
Yeah bana, the one which is on the side of the road.
Yeah, that's
So as you're coming towards Nairobi, there is a campus on the left. Sijui nani wanasomea hapo.
There's KU and
So
also
JKU,
this side.
JKU, it's an annex.
You know, it's a KU annex.
Hapo on the left. So tulienda hapo na mamito.
Unasema annex by ndani ya KU. He's talking about a different school.
You know it, right?
No.
It's near Juja, I think.
Yeah, JKUAT is also on the left when you're coming from Nairobi,
okay, to
as well as
towards.
KU.
No,
When you're coming towards Nairobi, when you're coming back.
Mimi hakuna shule.
On the left, there's another annex campus.
KCA.
Unasema ni
No, it's okay.
Zitek. Zitek.
It was Zitek. It was
Oh,
part of KU or JKU.
Oh, Ruiru campus.
Ruiru campus. Okay. Yeah, niliko huko.
Campus haiko.
Ruiru campus.
Haiko.
Yeah.
Sasa hiyo wako na unaitwaje? Model school. Is a Kenyatta University Model School, shule ya Matoi, ndio?
So Ruiru campus was part of KU.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it
So
was a satellite campus.
which students were there?
Education and
No. It's
I
education.
was there.
Oh, you're there?
Yeah.
Oh, by your time.
Nilikuwa hata na dozuko.
Oh, yeah.
Ruiru campus. Ilikuwa education na fashion na some.
fashion, yeah.
They used to change kidogo. When I was there it was education.
But then by my time we was walikuko ni wasa of theater na media.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe they
So
changed.
Fungu Tuti alituita hapo show. Me have fueled my car. That time I had a Caldina. So tumeiweka fuel tumeenda huko.
Taifa hall.
Yeah, there was like a hall there. Tulikuwa na mamito and some guys. Tukapiga show maze. Mse ako tulipa you guys.
Kwani analipa?
Cheki, wazi manu maze. No, tupige tu hizi mashow, tungangane. Cheki wewe nilipe acha ujinga.
By the way, before time kuchona unajua kama kuna kitu mimi appreciate mazee brotherhood yo. Check nitakukall. And trust me, by the way just show tuko na culture week. No culture week inahitaji ma comics by the way iko na budget like 3.5 million. Visia sha approve. So siwacha nikukall.
So I made wrong back wounded.
Mse anaitwa fungu la 9 kulipa.
So Fungu Tuti ndio alikuwa host. Kwani yeye ndio alikuwa brainchild?
He was part of the pioneer team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think
because he has a business mind sort of becoming a curator. I think his role model was Churchill. I think I'm
when
speculating.
you say he has a business mind, I'm tempted to ask you, kwani umemjua for how long?
Si nilimituko Churchill show.
Mume interact for how long?
As in, he used to organize shows. That's why I'm saying he used to be into curating.
Oh, he used to be into.
Yeah. But now he wasn't also into paying.
He's still into.
So kwani bado anachonga mashow?
Yeah, but I think he's a staff at KU. Support staff. Okay. So probably is doing the. So KU kuna events kadhaa. Kuna culture week, kuna academic week, kuna career week. As in so there's a whole staff yenye na plan all those things. So he's part of it.
Oh, okay.
So I think he's still working there. So yes.
So who are the lights who came out of this nini apart from you?
Oh, I know say ni wengi. See, that's where Tricky came from.
Hey, shout out to Tricky by the way, mazi. You know Tricky, right?
Yeah, MCA Tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky kumbe usiakwaga street kidogo kweli.
Mazi ilikuwa character. But that guy used to tandika it.
Yeah, nicely. Tricky mimi najua ni wewe kweli.
Na koti fulani.
But then I remembered a very funny story. There was a time it was Valentine's edition pale Comic Show KU. So kuna lineup. Tricky is part of the lineup na anafaa pige. Na lineup nani ndiye anatengeneza Fungu Tuti. Na jamaa fulani to I know you know Boni Boniface Lukunza.
Yeah.
Lukunza.
Okay.
Boni anafanya.
Unaweza kuna mjua.
Maybe.
Jamaa fulani kwa hivyo na kichwa kubwa hivi fani.
Church Luko ama just a comedian.
KU.
Okay.
Sasa yako Churchill anafanya job Churchill.
Hapana.
Oh, that's why it's a different Boni.
Haya, a different Boni. So Tricky amejipanga kuna suti ya red hapo na tai ya red nini yani cheki ya kushwende anafungua show ama saa kwa list.
Alikuwa anapiga character ama
no, alikuwa anapiga mistari. Hiyo time bedhia kukwanga na character iko make sure ilikuwa ngadi mistari kwa character wanakufuza. So ikafika time ya kuingia stage Fungu Tuti yako na mistari but ana costume. Na yeye ndio
costume. Ana suti.
Kwenye history.
Ana suti. Sawa. So ilibidi nani afanywe nini? Tricky achujwe ndio host apate costume. Sawa. Na anachujwaje? Check inside yako. Ninja tu na ka.
Alafu pia na koti.
Na aliingia kakam. Sasa nisaidie koti.
Chingsaidi ile ndio ulikuwa unalipo hii show pia.
Cheki, wewe ngoza yako ni size gani? Leta pia na socks.
Cheki ukiintroduce na boxer pekee.
Alafu anapeana akiwa na hope ataitwa next. Cheki no nitaitwa next. Wacha tu ni patient.
By the time jamaa anakujia longi, msanii akajua speed.
Mwanzo sifa tu longi yako.
Sasa ndio alichukua hiyo character ya nini ndio msasa wewe muomba nini?
Ile achoko idea.
It was so funny. But then ilikuwa hard by the way. Kulikuwa no audition moja ilikuwa serious. Unasikizwa mistari for like 2 days before you yes. Because it was recorded for TV. I remember there was a time hata ile ile ya Churchill show pressure. Because Consumer alikujanga show. Tulimwa invite kwa show.
Consumer crazy much. Hakuna Brian Churchill show. Hakuna mtu anaitwa jina yake tu moja.
Nimekumbuki Consumer.
Nimesikia jina
alikuwa msema poetry.
Lakini
no alianza na poetry.
Spoken word.
Alafu sasa akaachana na hiyo spoken word akaingia mistari. Akapiga katikati ya mistari. Na alikuwa naua
baya. Consummate is not just a name, it's an acronym. C clean. O
so nishaenda mtaa akifika M.
Nishaenda afike M bana hivi. Amemaliza thank you so much Nairobi R next week. And ENT. Because consummate is 700 letters
Damn.
Unajua una perform every week so lazima kuna
consummate. That guy used to kill it, but I don't know why he never used to go beyond that, you guy.
I think
beyond what?
As in outside the stage. You know, you need to be called for gigs.
Yeah.
You need to, like, your career also needs to grow. He had quite a challenge. In fact, there's a time Waseta walikuwa namchangia manzi.
You alika hapo for so long.
Yeah, there's a time he went through a very rough patch. Say now on squeeze on a post.
Yes, he's doing good.
But there was a time he was really pitying.
Alikuwa the consummuti. Is any wadau. Nimejaribu sana. Ningetosheka na jokes zenye nimefanya zikawaka but is any.
No, but Churchill show had a very it would confuse you. Because you get on stage and kill it, but your life haifanani na hiyo kitu unafanya.
I change at all.
You got your nationally
renowned, yeah.
Churchill show stage it's a dangerous stage. Juu hiyo ni stage yenye it can give you a perspective yenye si wewe. Because unaweza ua vibaya. Unajua you're on TV, everybody's watching because Churchill show it used to be a big show. You know, ni family show so kila mtu anawatch. Wewe ni celeb lakini manze lifestyle yako mfuko and everything does not match up with
I think ilikuwa like lazima ujue how to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Kuna those
but
two
also I think there's also an
stage.
element of luck or favor.
Yeah. But a lot has to do with your work ethic na kenye unafanya outside.
I don't even think it's work ethic because getting on that stage was so hard. I think it's just how it's your business, your strategic mind.
Yeah.
Because by them sangera is haraka. But then what to do with it wase wengi wako wanajua.
Yeah.
Because stage stage inakupatia ilikuwa inapewa say hiyo platform ya just do you. And then you do you so good you don't know what to do next because that is hakuna stage nyingine. As far as the audience ya Kenya is involved, the Churchill show is the biggest and it was the only. So after that there is nothing else you're doing.
Unajipata home.
Unajipata tu kwa mtaa. So I think at that point of what the business side of it, how do you leverage
how do you leverage the fame you've got in there? So Consummate alikuja hapo KU nini?
Alikuja KU akapiga show, well ikakuwa just an average show because I was there. And then wase wakaua junye KU na wase walikuwa naua. Unajua ni mastude walikuwa naua because they are open minded nini and all that. And then the next week Consummate akaenda Churchill show akapiga mistari za jamaa fulani.
Oh, wa KU?
Yes.
Shit, no alikuwa naua.
And then unajua KU
I'm kidding. Kuna boy wetu fulani alikuwa anaitwa Steve Chalo Hey, mazee So kuna time alianza tu kuua
the student.
Kwa mwisho.
Ule mwisho.
Kuna time alianza tu kuua mazee kwa stage you guy.
Aka consume hata hizo time.
So you guy, mazee kumbe you guy unakumbuka hiyo time? Me I'm like this guy, why is he killing it like this all of a sudden? In fact I thought I've underrated him. Mazee kumbe mazee anapiga majokes za Reddit. Check me. Oh, damn, this guy is smart.
He's funny. So Consumeta akakuja Churchill show akapiga show mse. Makosa ilikuwa show kali. Makosa ni ikaea on Churchill show main show. And everybody was watching immediately tu vile alitoka stage hivi. That was my name is Consumeta, that was my time. Weke you wote wakaingia Twitter and they killed his career within a month.
Oh, the KU guys.
Yes.
Oh.
Shit.
So aliweka hiyo show yake, but then you can even find it right now on Twitter iko. Find hiyo show yake na wakaeka na show ya umse.
Seriously?
Another person who had went through a rough time in KU was Mamito. Mamito you know is a hardcore, yeah? Mamito came akapiga show. Kuna KU tu
shout out to Mamito bra.
Mamito man, job yani. Odem alikuja akapiga show. Unajua KU ni hard audience tu. Yani you never know what, when, how. So she did a show, the response was not good. And then mse fulani akaamua kupiga show kutoka kwa audience katikati na alikuwa anaua.
Anapiga show hadi
azinaendi kwa stage. Akona mic huko katikati ya audience. Oh, you sing a heckler. A heckler.
Yeah, the guy is heckling from the audience. Anasema tu vitu and is killing it a good one. Because Mamito alipiga show and there was total silence. And then unajua train yenye inakujanga
KM.
Inapitanga KU ndani. And then vile kulitulia train ikapita. And then umse akaua na hiyo train.
Mimi naenda home.
Mimi nasema ngojeni nipande train.
Wase waliisha wakaanza kumsikiza. No umse akajua kuna attention, akaendelea kuua.
Huyu ni heckler professional.
Ribi alikuwa KU.
By the time jamaa anamaliza kuheckle, Mamito yuko stage.
Waliishia.
Juu as new audience ilikuwa tu ngumu. It was just a very hard audience. You see? But then ilikuwa inajenga msay in so many aspects because kuwa attack audience vile ukiingia, you know, in case there is a heckler how you at juu, there is no yani hata msay alikuwa ana record by then director Derek Waswa.
Yeah.
He used to be the director of the show. So kama uko stage na msee ana heckle, it's upon you as an artist kujua vile neutralize.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, no, but also in a professional setup you'll choose the heckler.
Nope. Nani atachuja heckler?
If it's a heckler now who's now interrupting the act.
Unless and the too much.
You see now like that one who's doing a whole set. Huyo ni wa kuchujwa.
No, si wa kuchujwa.
So you're the comedy seller. You're the comedy seller. You're the comedy seller on stage. There's a punk in the audience making noise.
Yes.
They won't chuja that guy.
They don't chuja him.
They make sure he's down.
Sina mic na nakuheckle saizi. Wewe uko na mic. So utangoja ati bounce.
Inakuanga hivi, they have the comedian has a signal where anta try nini naumse. But if I don't,
kuna signal.
I tell I just tell the script guy yenyewe to umse.
But
now you can recover.
You can on the onset though. Wanampea time. Juu pia wewe that's now your time to show your prowess.
Exactly.
Wewe mhandle mpaka wakupigia makofi. So wakati wanapigia heckler makofi na ndio wameanza.
Shit, bro.
Me I think I'm saying as I'm wait on stage.
Heckler.
Nikiona na mada.
Alafu uwe tena.
Come.
Awe apige 20 tight bro.
But nimemuita.
Alafu akushainia.
No, heri kuliko nimalize.
Mumeshaini wote.
Bro. Mimi afadhali ni dine naye ni afadhali tupigane naye.
What if I die?
For real? Ni mwito on stage tupigane naye. Ni sawa.
You let me tell you, calling him up is the best way.
Thank you. Now simama huko.
Mimi sidhani angekuja stage, I don't think angeua as much.
Of course.
Kama huyu angepigana, you know that's the real punches. Punchlines back to back.
Punches on punches.
So no, that's where you launched your career more or less.
Yeah, that's where I launched my career because it was not only stand-up comedy. I was a badass narrator too.
What do you mean narrator?
Nilikuwa narrator deadly.
Na huyo ni heckler ametoa Mamito akaenda nyumbani. Tunapoona hii stand-up comedy show ni kwa commentating kama Mitch. Tikimilisha bangi ya narrator. Kali ya lag.
Sad yeah.
Nice.
Mbona tulipatia ujamaa mic?
Nilikwambia usipatie kijana mic.
And we didn't have enough.
Yeah. So narrator anadu?
Narrator like telling a story. I could tell a story on stage. There was on my narrative is on YouTube and nilifanyanga State House. So, yeah, sometime in 20 was it 20?
Next State House ya Nakuru?
No. Nairobi, time ya unye.
Oh man, Sharon man. So ulienda ukapiga story?
Any story, it's there.
Guys,
You can
solo. Ulienda na isuti.
Narrative.
Cheki nilikuwa town natembea napita hapo Ngong Road. Alafu sasa nikasema huyu ni nani na kanyaga. Hivyo.
Hiyo sasa unahubiri.
Hiyo iko chini. Ati nahubiri. We need your energy you guys.
No, energy iko but then sasa
jokes.
Jokes.
Ni jokes.
Una need jokes.
Yes. It's a comedy script, like it's literally it's telling a story ni story yenye ni humorous. It's just a funny story. Like I remember then story tulifanya story ya dem fulani inaitwa Annabelle.
Uko State House.
Annabelle was our classmate. Like you know dem
alikuwa na marasa.
Vibaya sana.
Nilijuaje?
Sasa angekuwa story.
Aitwa
Annabelle.
Annabelle si ana rasa bro.
Ni nini yangu?
What's happening in this podcast?
Two strikes. Nitajiredeem wadau. Nipatie ni time. I'll redeem myself.
Yeah, so hiyo story ilikuwa dem wa campo like a classmate mwenye alitoka like unajua vile mademu kuja campo generally dem anaingia campus and then she's a kienyeji and then men make her realize kumbe yesi kienyeji, you know. So dem aka get into those extra zinaitwa ngaje
co-curricular activities.
No, extra there's a word you use
extra marital
hizo services za manini, you know,
extra commongarization.
Yeah, extra commongis. Yeah. You see, so how she rose from just being a normal student to
a diva,
to a vera,
okay.
Yeah, so story as in generally that was the story. It was a very interesting story. We came to realize vile alikuwa just a normal university girl. You know, nobody could even realize she was in school until them akikosa shule utajua we by the way Annabelle aja come from.
All right, so your story ilikuwa inachukua how long?
Hiyo story ilikuwa na dynamics kadhaa. I remember by the time tunamaliza script, because this is how we were making the script. Set in script tulikuwa tunaandikiwa. Tulikuwa ni sisi na two narrators and one director alikuwa Derek. So Klaus Derek. So tulikuwa tunapatana vile tuko hivi and then we start tulikuwa na stakes. Na mimi story tumefikisha hapa leo, kesho tunafikisha wapi? And then we go think and then we come up with the stakes of your story, so we fill it up. So that's what your script tukaiona. By the time tumemaliza ilikuwa around 34 minutes. Na narration ya stage inafaa kwa 7 minutes.
All right.
You see? So it was so sweet mpaka tukikata, kuna time tulikosana, tulikata kutoka 34 to 21 because hizi part zote tunapeleka but then we still had to cut it further. Tukaikata mpaka 17 minutes. Tukaipeleka stage, it was for Drama Fest. Kuipeleka stage, it was the best narrative but tukaambiwa tupunguze time mpaka at least 9 minutes. Unaona? Tukaipunguza mpaka kitu I think 14 ikaenda the next level. The next level ilikuwa good narrative mpaka tuambia tupunguze time. So you know we cutting this thing every now and again. So we cut it to around 11 minutes. Ukasema hapa sasa kama wana disqualify. But it was so good, ilikuwa inapita tu. We went to gala, from gala tukaikata ikaingia 9. Ndio tuende wapi? State House. State House tukapiga 21.
Mkapiga the full thing.
Yeah, because
Bele unye. Ulimwomba yake. Ulimwomba yake na suti yake before perform.
Sikumuomba, nilimuomba kazi na hakunipea.
Unye alikuwa anavanga tie guy.
Mashati.
Alikuwa anavaa
hizo za shati za Mandela.
Anavaa tie inafanana na macho.
Haya badala kwa kana.
It has taken a minute but imeingia. We maze, so Unye how's the response?
The response was so good.
Alikuachia kakiru.
Hey.
Hakukuachia?
Well, chini ya maji. Yeah, but ilikuwa time nyingine poa sana because we had dinner with him, with the first lady.
Wow. Ulikuwa na milk ama ulirudisha?
By the way, do you know that
Let's patia performance. Wanareshon wenye walipitisha time no milk card. Please can you give wasichana wa State House girls?
But ilikuwa time nyingine fiti sana by the way. Ilikuwa poa.
You State House ya?
Nairobi.
Okay.
Okay. Ilikuwa fiti. Actually your dinner sisi tuliforce because at the end I think you've seen it. Kuna kale clip fulani kana going around kana sema and here we are jobless but using our talent to entertain the president and the State House for free. mse fulani wawili. That was
ulikuwa unaipigana nani?
Jama Flight of Fellow, the one I told you mwenye alikuwa pia comic show that time.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very good event host na anafanya pia hizi material buildings and stuff.
Mazi should hook us up akuje kwa hii podcast.
Yeah, he should, by the way, he should. I'll get in touch with him akuje. Akona kampuni inaitwa Sudo Events. He's doing those corporate events.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
he's doing good.
So you have some sick experience, you guys.
Me, I'm telling you, saa zingine I listen to artists na experience out za art, and then I look at mine, and then I'm like, I had a very solid foundation. In as much as yes, I came to reconnect na wao hapa juu to feel the pinch of, you know, when you get out, because Campo ilikuwa easy. Campo I was getting paid every week because there is a
by
program.
who you guys?
I had a program on KUTV. I was acting in it was Sunday School Academy.
Naikumbuka.
Yes.
So Sunday school.
Walikuwa nalipa how much?
Walikuwa nalipa 50. Well, as a student.
Check it, 50,000. 50,000.
Yeah, that is funny.
But ilikuwa nalipa poa, by the way, for a campus student that was it was good.
Yeah, true.
And the experience was also amazing because at least ilikuwa na break your monotony ya class and stuff.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah, and so nilikuwa nalipa weekly pia Churchill show. You remember that time it was really paying vizuri because though ilikuwa inaingia on time.
So after this narrative story ndio so ukaenda you set your eyes now on Churchill show?
No. The narrative came earlier. Actually, what happened? I was to go niliingia Churchill show the first time 2017.
Oh, okay. I think that's the year I left.
Yeah.
I met you there a few times.
Yes. You actually hosted me a couple of shows.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So by that time
nilikuwa ambia wasi Yo se wanaonangamia hawajui mimi ni nani.
They don't know bana you guy.
They don't know me. They don't know you.
So I think before ni come Churchill show nilikuwa na foundation ya, because by the time nilingia KU immediately nilingia play. KU art inakuanga very solid sana. So hata ku get on stage hata KU by the way for information kuingia stage for kufanya play ya drama or anything ni ngumu because KU iko na talents all over. So for you to be one of the chosen, you've really done your best. Umejiprove, you see. Yeah, so ilinipatia landing poa because pia mimi, by the way, the main reason for me coming to KU ni talent.
All right.
Yeah, actually hata nikiwa Campo, because Campo I was best actor every time. Iweke to flight mode. Wacha kunipigia. By the time nilikuwa Campo, I was the best actor since Form 1. And I wanted this dream not to die. Kabisa, like I was so intentional with it. At a Campo, I would go to an institution that is really solid on art.
Oh, damn.
And the one that nilikuwa najua was Kenyatta University.
So ulifanya nini Campo?
Accounting.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Niko nashangaa ikoti mbona ulibai?
Ni ya intani.
Yuko ulienda primary gani?
A very local primary school. I started at Romalena Academy.
Where is that?
That is in Kisii.
All right. Huko ndio home.
Huko ndio home. Yeah, nikatoka Romalena Academy nikaenda.
Hiyo inakaa chukali.
Yeah, it was a good private school. And then sasa unajua hizo time you couldn't, mapero wetu walikuwa na believe usipofanya KCP from a public school you want to go to any national school ama gava yezi kuplace in any good school. Yeah, so nikamaliza class 7 I went to a public school in Magena Primary, that's home. And then
Uko Kisii?
Yeah, Kisii. Did my KCPE nikaingia Sameta Boys High School.
Sameta Boys.
Yes. Sameta Boys kama
iko wapi? Still
bado.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually I was supposed to go to, was it Kaplong Boys? But then you know time ya clashes hizo. So my dad was very skeptical. Nikaenda shule iko karibu na home. Nikaingia Sameta Boys, nikamfanya fiti, finished my KCSE, nikaingia KU sasa.
That means you got some good grades, huh?
Yeah, I had an airplane.
Damn, you got an airplane. Shit. You guys only get?
Asilize bash. Chana na bash.
Si hata umesikia usiulize.
Bash ni msoa A.
Ngerzi.
A all round mazejo. No, but that's polite, bro. You guys kwani ulikuwa unasoma yako yote ama it's a natural brightness?
Yeah, you naturally.
I think I kwa kitabu it's natural because I didn't have a really hard time on books.
You never used to wake up at 3:30?
No, actually I used to have problems with waking up. Vibaya sana. Mimi ule msee I could wake up early, like around, there was a time I remember in high school I went to class at around 12. Mimi usingizi yangu ikiisha, that was it. Ikiisha nimeingia class, so nimesoma kutoka around 12 midnight mpaka wakiingia class 6 am. So by the time wanakuja class, honestly speaking, within myself I couldn't see anything else to do. So the whole time niko tu kuruka hapa na pale writing scripts, writing.
You guys used to hate guys like you, eh? Because you're together because
Yeah.
okay me anyways read that
Omoni, yeah.
so you're together in the during games time
Yeah, everywhere.
lakini time ya exam na
Ako huko juu.
kupepeta check
kuna mwalimu alikuwa ananichukia bedha alikuwa ndo Mr. Monanda yani if he can get time to watch this bedha let him know alinikosea
mazee ulimkosea Munanda
this guy alikuwa anafunza biology. I was in form 3 and then akatuletea paper so nilikuwa napita but I was not very attentive in class. Biology was one of those easiest subjects according to me yenye si need ku attend daro yako ndio ni get. I already get it because hata exam nilikuwa tunaipiga na 15 minutes because naielewa. Mwalimu siku moja nikapata 88% wasema wamefail ma 40 nini but then I had failed to write my admission number. But mwalimu alikuwa ananitafuta sana because hakuwa anaelewa how are you uko to but when mischievous. Msali ni rarua. Yani ile yenye unajua hii ni personal yeye ni
alikuvunja.
Alinivunja yani.
Shit, Mr. Munanda.
Yeah man, azina hakuwa na get. Msali ni vunja for like a good 30 minutes.
Maybe the biology
Alikuwa na vendetta.
had a bone to pick with you.
But that was a
Bitch redemption. You guys we on our way back.
Rua manze asubuhi 6 mpaka around 6:30.
Hey.
For real, just
You ni abuse you guys.
Alipata tu nilikuwa nimedoza and it's because the last night the previous night tulikuwa tumewatch final ya EAP ya ilikuwa English Premier League. So basi watu waliwatch mpaka around.
Oh, mlikuwa mnawatch English Premier League. I think he had a score to settle.
But then
Nice.
but then I was not his match.
Hey, you guys.
Lakini alinifanya mbaya. So I think that mimi I was just I could say my upbringing ama my as in especially high school that because that's when most of my experiences ilikuwa zina come to light. Sikuwa mischievous because I was to be mischievous. Ni juu I was actually thinking this out with my mom just the other time nikiangalia how many suspensions I went, how many disciplinary committees I attend. For real most of them is not because nilikuwa mischievous. Kama mingi ni za kusneak. Nilikuwa natoka Friday naingia Taudunda.
You see mischief.
Ni juu. No, I want you to understand me from this point. Ni Friday. There's nothing else happening. Weekend mnajua Saturday cleaning, kuna games baadaye, kuna entertainment. Sunday ni kanisa and then we'll come back to class saa 8 Sunday. So Friday I'm a captain. Nitoke shule, hakuna kitu ya maana, I'm not on duty, nothing. So niingie Taudunda, nitarudi tu Sunday. Saa 8 tuingie Daro. Kuna kitu nimemiss.
So like, effective use of time.
Sports.
Yeah, it is because
maybe sports, maybe church, maybe
but then hizo vitu zote zilikuwa zinanibojwa, zilikuwa zinani-excite. Nikienda Dunda pale nini
that's more effective use of time.
I think that's every high school kid.
Check this
Mwenye anataka kwenda Dunda.
But physical exercise.
There's something that guys call it, and I think even me had the thing. Is it attention deficit?
Yeah, ADHD.
You think that's it?
It could be aspects of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Attention deficit disorder.
Hyperactivity disorder.
Hyperactivity.
Yeah.
I think I would
Because I couldn't just chill, man.
But I was in every. Sasa kitu kingine pia ilikuwa nafanya naingia kwa mnoma na walimu wenye wako wanaelewa kama Monanda. I was in every co-curricular activity and I was good in everything. Nikiingia music hizo ma class 117 J niko ndani nayo mbaya. Nikiingia drama I'm the best. Nikiingia Daro bado iko sawa but sikujangi Daro. Umse anitaki. You understand the point now?
I think he was like he was a hater.
Yeah, he was just a hater or something like that. But then I was so intentional with what I wanted. So hata shule actually for me to do my best in KCSE is because nilikuwa nataka kwenda KU. Why? Nataka kuexplore art. I felt
it. Art ulikuwa ushaifikiria ukiwa high school?
Yes.
And what did your folks think of it? Did they want you to do artistic stuff?
Yeah, they did.
But accounting is more or less, a parent wouldn't be panicky if you choose accounting.
Well, what happened ni saa zingine I think I wanted the best for myself design yenye. I remember after my result nilihata cluster points kama was it 3 points nifanye medicine. I was willing to go back to form 4 for KCSE again.
On you big med.
In as much as I wanted my art, I still wanted a good career. Like what I wanted to be a doctor. That's what I always wanted to be.
Easy, you guy.
You see, so it really.
Unajua laughter is the best medicine.
You see, I'm still,
Basira's really tough. What another one, you guy?
so I'm still healing them out here. Like I didn't expect that from him.
So you actually really, for you to want to go back, you were hurt by missing out on those 3 points.
Yeah, those 3 points iliniuma sana, and kuna shule mingi zingenipatia that nini kufanya medicine with what I had, but then I wanted KU because of that art. So that's why I was willing to go back to class, nipate hizo points ndio hiyo med, yes, nifanyia anywhere else, but then KU because of the art.
Damn, maze.
You see,
si maze comedy yetu tumeanza tu juzi kienyeji. Most of the comics I hang out with, especially kwa podcast, maze wanakuanga na very deep roots with their craft. Wengine wanakuanga sijui waliingia set books. Like guys are very deep roots. Many guys.
I also did set books, by the way. But then
you turn a new page.
Not bad, lakini to be honest.
Hiyo nimeitafutilia.
Umesindilia.
Yeah, don't judge a book by the cover, I think is what you were saying.
But then this one.
No, mtaka cha mvunguni heri ya inam.
So unajua mimi nani wewe?
Just throwing anything in there, you guys.
That's why I tried hizo manini pia set books, but then I was not sikuzi in as much as nilikuwa naifanya ndio kufind something to do to fill in most of the times, especially sikuwa nafanya
downtime
kama ni kwa long holiday campo. So unajua hiyo time I wanted to do art like every day, so I wanted somewhere where I could rehearse every time. So niliingia set books kupata hiyo ni
stage time.
Na niliingia set book because kuna character wasao walikuwa wametafuta for long wakipata msange ifanya better. Ya hii book inaitwa The Caucasian Chalk Circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the book?
Nah.
Nilisoma.
Caucasian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kumngania mtu.
So there was a character of a judge alikuwa Azdak. Azdak was this drunk nika you know that nuisance. Kuna ile ngoma yake ni Rogers inaitwa the county what?
Coward of the county.
Like that guy was that kind of person. Yani ule mse ni mlevi ni nini, but then he was very bright. So most of the people wako wanapata somebody who can bring out that character fiti. And then so nilingianga set book we try na ikatokea poa sana. My then director alikuwa, you remember Sadikini? Sado alikuanga inaitwaje hii fulani ya Citizen, mother in law.
Oh, okay.
You know him?
No.
Sadikini Batso.
No manze hizo jo.
Yeah. So hiyo ndiye alikuwa direct na kina Boni then. So but nilikuwa nimeresearch your character nika understand. So hiyo ndio ilifanya nikaingia set book because I wanted to crack that character.
Oh, okay.
So ika go fit, but then I was not deep into it because unajua set books apparently according to my knowledge haina growth nyingine beyond it. So nilifanya partly just to fill up my to find more
instead of going to the club.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Club siku.
Where mazi? So meaning this stand up thing was right up your alley, right?
Yeah. I remember there was a time, now this is more interesting. I even just remembered it right now. What really motivated me to get into stand up comedy? This is dark, but it is true. It was Butita.
That's why you say it's dark.
Yeah.
Explain jokes sasa.
Zimano nimetikia load kwanza itakika nimepiga. Comrade power.
So Butita alikuwa inspire?
Yeah, but in a very different way. This is what happened. I remember it was this evening to go home, mina bro. We were watching some video.
I thought mko home na Butita.
Watching some video.
Take it to go home alafu akaniambia bro.
Is it watch some video hapa?
So tuko home majioni tu, and then there is kuna ile rirani ya Churchill Row. Nilikuwa nimewatch for, so unajua Churchill Row was the favorite as in I think
for everyone.
Yeah, it was the show yenye msange hata. So nilikuwa na watching wase. I think I was so critical to a point yenye neza geti jokes ifani ama msange iweka hivi. And I was in high school then. So tulikuwa na watching most of the time mpaka nikambianga bro wangu mbigi, I think I can be funnier than this guy.
Bro, that's the origin story for every fucking comedian. Unaona someone you're like, bro, if this guy is getting laughs,
me too.
Yeah, mimi nitapata one or two.
So Budita kapiga set flani, but nikafeel aje exhaust. I was in high school then. I felt like umsaje exhaust hiki. Like it was a good set. But then nikafeel there some
ameacha a lot. Like he didn't have to go through all the jokes. He just needed to do one joke and open it up. Unaona? So tukaanza kuiopen up na bro wangu ni mse fulani interesting sana. Tukaanza kuiopen up ni nini? Nikaambia bro wangu, by the way, siku moja nitaingia Churchill show and I think I will do better than these guys. And then the next time tunao Churchill show tena Madhi alikuwa. Budita came on. And then my mom was a very, yani mpaka up to date, by the way, she's like ni fan wa comedians wengi.
All right.
Yeah, so after Budita ametoka stage, my mom was so disappointed. You know, ile ya nilifeel maybe au father because on that day he was not funny like at all. Then nikamwambia bro tena, I'll go to Churchill show and I will do better than this guy. But then nikaandika set your day that I think I was almost doing my KCSE. Nikaendanga shule nikiambianga bro hii lazima nitapeleka Churchill show. So KCSE kaenda, you know, it was long then before nikaingia campo, and then years later nikaingia Churchill show. I did the same set and it went on air.
Yeah. Damn, you guys.
Niliandikanga nikiwa around form 3 hapo, you know, that kind of thing. And then my bro called me akaniambia, yo nimekuona TV man. I remember that set.
That's crazy, you guys.
So I think that is when it gave me a push to do it. From watching the show and seeing there's something missing, something.
And how was your experience there generally? Ulikuwa unapatana nani kwa meza sana?
Ilikuwa Lunzi na nani?
Mulisumbuana ama ilikuwa swish?
It was now this is now funny because most of the artists unajua wameenda Churchill show na kuangalia like mimi nimekuja auditions for 8 months, nimekuja audition for 3 years. Sijai, but mine was different. Me, I went for the first audition, first show, first year.
Shit.
Because apparently it's not like by chance. No, I had really prepared.
Yeah, you had a history.
Yeah, because by then nikishiwa Cairo somewhere around nyuma ya
Ruiru campus. Yeah, hata nilikuwa huko.
Inaitwa
kwa Cairo.
Is a breeding area for university students working.
Breeding is right.
Kwa nini?
Nilikuwa naishi kawa ndani.
So you're in like in a higher end.
Hey, hao masonko hao.
Cool kid you guy.
No.
Si tulikuwa breeding. Yeah, so by that time hiyo malikuwa na katu tulikuwa na Tricky alikuwa na ground. Jasper na first floor na mimi nilikuwa na ground floor.
You guys on the same building?
Yes. You see, so I was say walikuwa wananipa experiences. In as much as I wanted to go to Churchill show, sikuwa nataka experience nimeenda 3 months, haikuwa inani add up. Why 8 months? In as much as you're consistent, what are you not doing? I mean, it's 5 minutes. There's no way you can be trying for 8 months and you're not getting 5 minutes.
Yeah, true, yeah.
You understand? So ilikuwa inani
eat up. Mimi nilifanya hivyo.
I think Mr. Zako zilikuwa down, no?
That's what he's trying to say.
And what are you realizing? But how do you rate your jokes in retrospect?
No, they were bad. Yeah. They were bad, but I feel I could have gotten a
spot.
Just a chance. But he's right. You see him, you had practice,
stage time,
a drama background, a performing background. I mean, the first time, which is like, it's true. I want to be the same, yeah.
You are raw.
Vibaya.
Like literally.
Churchill raw angeniaka like.
What happened, like he said, Miki tulikuwa nimsaidia by the way. Unaona kama Dero Kwaswa alikuwa anisaidia sana kuandika hizo scripts because hata nikimwambia, because I was very consistent kwa drama, hizo rehearsals and everything, every art space ilikuwa na open up KU, I was involved, niko ndani, get. So and I was so prolific, like in many of the things I used to make sure really I stand out. So before ningie Churchill show, I asked Dero, my director wa KU, nikamza, what do you think? Akaniambia, yeah, you go for it. Akaniambia ibu script usikize. Actually nikamfanyia script the whole of it, tukairan maraka 3-4. Like unaweza dhani I'm going on stage
in your audition. This is just for audition kwa meza.
Yes. And then now nikaenda nayo audition day 1, and kitu nilipatia advantage, nilifika on time na wase hawakuwa,
which was what? How?
Tuesday.
I think 6
a.m. Sangapi?
Around
4 a.m.
No,
3 a.m.
No, 8:30.
2.
I was there day before.
Check mimi nilikuwa mapema kituka 7:30 the previous day
because your list ilikuwa ina jam say
bye man
80 people on a fucking Tuesday.
I think by the way I think I was there like 8 because on a serious note by like 8:39 ishaja. Unajua kuna wasa walikuwa wanakuja wanaandika wengine, you know.
Mimi unajua nilikuwa nafika mapema na nakalia hiyo kiti ya huyo msee wa audition.
Unele I was here.
Yeah, nakalia nasema this guy when he sees me he's gonna like me. Napiga ma affirmations hapo mbaya hivi. Kemi hata sikupiga more than 3 weeks already performing you guys.
I think hiyo discipline ya nilifika on time sana. Kitu 7:30 hapo 8.
So you're number 1 on the list.
I was the number 1 on the list. So by the time Alunzi anakam, Alunzi I think your time pia alikuja mapema na fitina. Unajua kuna ile director amfika mapema ndiye watangulie. So he was early and then he found me there. So akanisikiza wa kwanza and then I went home. So we to come tomorrow. Kesho yake nikakuja mapema and then I was the first one again. Akanisikiza akaniambia kuja kesho na on Thursday. On Thursday nilikuja akanisikiza tena and then I was on the list. Then I went on there.
That's polite you guys. Shida yako ni uko na kama mapema.
No, mimi
nilikuwa kama mapema ukalie ukiti rasa zako zimeconnect na mseki indirect.
No, saa zingine kukama mapema inakuanga na disadvantage. It might be your first and last time coming.
But I think you're cause you learn that coming mapema thing from also your journey in art.
Yeah, my journey in acting, because especially in KU I think I refer to KU so much because that's when professionally I got into the art. KU ungefukuzwa rehearsal because umekuja 1 minute late. Do you know why walikuwa wanafanya hivyo? Because kuna talents buda. What do you mean? I mean,
so they're just looking for a reason to get rid of you.
Do you know during KU drama there's an audition like na take place for a whole week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like kuna wasa wa Monday shortlisted to Tuesday. Kuna wasa wanachujwa Tuesday. Na wasa wanatafuta ni wase kama 15. Na wasa wamekuja audition ni wase kadhaa because KU na daily experiences an influx of 70,000 students. So imagine kujifanya superstar. How many talents are there with them?
Shit.
So I think your struggle pia inafanya msana develop that hard skill of really pursuing this craft that much.
So Churchill tu ulipiga mashoka zote raw main
nilika raw for a minute.
Ulikuwa the new Butita hapo raw ama
Raw main.
Butita alipiga raw kaf zote,
akakuwa king of raw.
He was the king of raw. Pause. Yeah. Baka alikuwa nazushanga cheki nao ni saa tu ase wananikanga tu raw na mimi najiambia tu nini mimi nitapiga Alunzi akona shida na mimi lakini mimi
Butita unajua nishakwambia story yangu ya kupata Butita kwa meza. Nilipata umse kwa meza ako solo amekaa hivi akanimeanza kupiga. So mimi nimetetemeka, yani kaanza kupiga umse akalala tu hivi.
Seriously guys, that is crazy.
That was intentional.
Of course.
It was very
so uliendelea kupiga
si ndio? Cheki mimi nikipigia hewa.
Bedho unamaliza.
So una do nini?
I remember there's a guy amekuja Churchill show bedho alimfanya the same thing. Aliwatishia. I think I'll lose you, he can tell you this. Boys alikuja alafu yenyewe script yake ilikuwa imechoka. Basi sasa akienda meza wakachoka zaidi. Ile mpaka alafu msee akamwambia leo ni lini ile mambo walikuwa nao. Leo ni June eh?
Oh, leo ni June 17th.
Come June 17th next year time kai.
Walikuwa hivyo actually.
That place used to be crazy.
That's mean, man.
But I think the reason it was like that,
the meanness ni kufilter wase. Yeah.
So ni kuwachuja no matter how ruthless you
and
be.
then sometimes someone yenyewe Mr. Zaki
ziko tu down.
So msee manze alichoka ile design mpaka akaanza kuwatishia after alitoka hapo ile wewe kwenda wewe luzi wewe siku moja walai nitakukuta walai mama nitakukuta na acha nikwambie aishi leo unanganisho ni ya mamako wewe kwenda huko kuja hapo unaniambia ati next year ni miezi 12 nienda nilala nitakukuta.
Unajua wase wametoka Nakuru wase wametoka sijui wapi just audition on 1 week bro.
There used to be another guy called Mwanamteule. Unakumbuka mse? Mwanamtule oh boys. He's a singer.
He does gospel.
And then he also does he does gospel now.
He used to be a stand up.
But he does DJ Afro sort of.
He does impressions. So your time alikuwa amekam sijui alifikaje kwa list. Alafu sasa siku ya show akachujwa. Akatolewa kwa list siku ya show. Hey, that guy really he sent for Alunzi some serious voice notes. Kumwambia mazee hata deal na yeye yake yote.
Sindio.
So Alunzi akamwambia atamuitia DCI alafu sasa umse akatuma voice note fulani ya kusema pole. Cheki bwana DCI, huyu jamaa bwana DCI, nimeenda nikachukua zile costume pale town, alafu nakuja na ninyima show bwana DCI. So he's sending on the group a message to the DCI.
That's how you know it's fake.
Chiki mse akiona alafu anaificha na kiteko. So guys really used to get upset hapo kwa hiyo.
Ndio maana hata kama unasema ndio anataka kuchuja wase, kwambia mse hivyo hawezi jua mse anaweza kuwa at his wits end, amebank all his nini on this. Alafu nakuja kumwambia hivyo.
But I think pia sometimes ni unajua kuna ile msana kwambianga mkifika pale audition kwambia hebu sikia hii. Hebu nijenge hii.
Kuliko naweza tabia.
Msaki kupigia jokes zake mpaka kwa like kate.
Nikusaidiaje? No iko sawa.
Na wase unahurumia ni wenye wanasikiza next na ni auditioning table. Sasa mpaka msaki akifukuza uko like I understand but that was rude.
Yeah, although
I think even you I think even you with your good nature, right? When you sit on that chair, eventually you'll have to become nasty.
Or to some, okay, yes, I do get there's people who have delusions of grandeur. Amekuja anajua mimi ndio the best. Nataki they're not self-aware.
No, but hata nikienda I didn't even think like I was the best. I was so scared because I have this mentality of approaching a new thing with the like if it's a new place I'm trying to conquer, I'm trying to explore. Mi kuanga very yani na kuanga rada tu ile ya anything can happen, unaweza fukuzwa. So na kuanga ready na
prepare for the hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Exactly. Umeita wafali. Wow.
For 1990
Shake hivyo.
Aliandika hiyo akiona Kaldina hapo hivyo Kaldina.
Check it ile ya hope for the best. Toa wewe. Kata. Podcast inaendelea wewe.
Kuna kama unye mnaweza snip na mna cut.
Hiyo yenyewe nimeitafuta.
Sorry nduta ule unasema.
No, I'm saying there are people who of course are full of themselves and think that they are the shit. Na alafu ukiambiwa instead of just angaliang the critic that you're being given, una
catch.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you have to have an in of both. You have to have that mindset of I'm the best, but
also
you have to do the things that make someone the best. Which is you have to be teachable. You have to go through the ranks. Like you can't be the best overnight.
Yeah, just okay.
Yeah, you can't be arrogant.
Yeah, you can.
Because there are some guys who are arrogant.
But I think pia ni wasa walikuwa napata that kind of thing because unajua Churchill Show was the ultimate stage. Like that was there any other stage bigger than Churchill Show?
Ultimate comic, yeah. That's Churchill.
You know, it was
Churchill too. Yeah.
Churchill Show was the ultimate stage. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa ukiingia Churchill Show comedy wise Kenya wewe top.
Yeah.
So I think namsea anatoka kiwa raw akienda to the ultimate stage. So I think there was no preparation of getting to this stage.
Oh, your character.
So msea anatoka from just nothing to that stage. Unaona msea lazima asikize wase fulani.
It's from your thoughts to the big audience. Hakuna open mic.
Okay.
Hakuna open mic.
Hakuna sieve.
Na msea mwenye anasikiza kwa audition hasa kina Alan, kina Butita and stuff, they are looking for the ultimate guy. You see, now ultimate guy hana preparation fulani ya kumfanya the ultimate is from zero straight to 100. So unaona unachokesha mse mwenye kwa table. There's something that is looking for and is not gonna get it in so many guys.
That's the thing, you know, they probably walikuwa naangalia even just your energy for that. Before tu uonge kitu kama unajua aliniambia and utafuta sauti ya Charlie and then urudi hapo. So like is bado naitafuta bro. Fremona na hapa na Manu kitafuta hii komonga alikufanya mbaya bro. So like that they can't tell from the jokes, it's just from the energy when unatokea hapo man. So I understand
like mtu ana preparation ya stage presence even kuandika jokes. Kuna wasee wajui jokes punchline, unajui kuweka punchline, unajui kuanza joke as in unajui hata mic technique mseana, you know, hata msea ajui the choice of words to use, you see. So it's straight from raw to, so that's why waswali kuna pata that kind of treatment because ule msea kupale pia anaangalia tu wase 8 na wase wako hapa ni wase so 3.
Hata mimi kuna demu wengine sikumwanzia raw.
Mitch, wale times zenye hiyo pesa ilikuwa wrong.
Bashir is really upset.
Tume move on bro.
Ni kama mtoto akianguka.
Na muignore.
Ni kama ile. Ndio ana nusura mwangalie ile mwache mtu asimwangalie. Acha amke peke yake.
Like comedy is so subjective.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe sitabamba meza, hiyo joke ni kali. And do you think kuna times zenyewe wase wali get it wrong? Like ama wase walikuwa 100 out of 100% times walikuwa wanachagua wase wa normal?
Not really. They were not 100 out of 100 because na feel there was a time pia they wanted their work to be easy. So as long as washa identify say they want to run with them because they are sure. So hawataki kujipatia kazi nyingine mingi ya kusikiza some new guys. So that's why in as much as utenda audition, at the end of the day utajua ni Hamwa atenda stage, Tricky ndiye ataperform, Butita, Mamito. You see some specific characters. Why? You know? So they were not, I wouldn't say they were like 100%, you know. Alafu I think the pia vile ulisema ni objective ama subjective. What did you say? Yeah, ile point ya pia I think they were, ilifika point wakakuwa specific on what they want. Tunataka character fulani. You see already tuko na wase wanapiga stand up ya mistari, now tunataka character. So you see,
also they mix it up, eh?
Yeah, they mix it up. So msevila anajileta already there is not what they looking for. You see, but then which is not supposed to be like that, because what if what this guy is offering is what you didn't see coming and can be the best thing. So definitely they were not.
But it was a hard job.
Yeah, it was a hard job because you had to finding, you know, kuna time wako sure I know that kama saa list ilikuwa na waseka 10, right? Row kase kama 5, show wase 5, ama row wase 4, kuna open mic ya waseka 3, row 3, and then show waseka 5. So that's like 10 guys. Then these 10 guys you already know them. It has to be Jasper, Tricky, Jemtai, Hamo. Alright? Na maybe one of the guys kama Sleepy already uko na show. Sawa. Tukuje Churchill Row, Butita, Omwami, because that was definite. Don't smile. Why are you smiling when I'm saying Omwami on the row?
Cheki Omwami, cheki. Unajua Omwami?
Omwami unajua kamkata mabega umeua.
Used to have some move of his back.
Omwami is Nastoto.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you know, there is Butita, there is Omwami, there is Smart Joker.
Alafu saa zingine ama megastar walikuwa wanatokea, unaona chipukizi ametokea from nowhere, Eriko,
you see
Nick Big Fish.
That thing was too competitive.
Big Fish was not just Nick Big Fish, ilikuwa whole
ile squad watano walikuwa naitwa nani? Yeah, match
yeah, Rip Crackers.
Sorry, I say walitoka. They used to watch them. Like I say wanaitwa
Rip Crackers.
I say pia walikuja wakapiga audition wote kama group ama
no, walikuja as that group. They do things together. They've been doing things for years. So they came together as a group.
Yeah.
They came together too.
As a group. Everything together.
They came together as a group
Hey, pause.
Yeah.
they came together on Raw.
You guy must say they came together. But then they're always on Raw, those guys.
Yeah. So you see, so for you to get some new guy, lazima kuwa na match up what you already have.
Yeah, that thing was too competitive.
Yeah.
But it was a nice environment to be if you're a comic, because you get to learn from these other guys.
Yeah, that's true. But I think, but within your time, if we had many platforms, I think it could have been better.
You can absorb our saying in
yeah, because man, kuna wase najua they didn't make it to stage, but they are so talented.
Yeah.
You know, they are good comics wenye.
Kina Tipsy.
Tipsy, you know. Well, actually nilipata na Tipsy jana.
Tipsy yako punchline.
Yeah, punchline. Nasikia na murder your place yake.
Fiti sana.
Shout out Tipsy.
So I think if there were more stages or more platforms to accommodate many comics by then, I think we could have been at a better place.
Yeah, then it would have saved the careers of many guys, because many guys lost hope.
Yeah, many guys lost hope.
Where maze? So kuna time Churchill show iliisha. So ulienda wapi hiyo time? Ama ndio uliingia online?
No, that was before COVID, right? Actually during COVID. Silisha tukifanya show ya South Sea.
Yeah.
There was a show that will come.
Ulikuwa umoka vizuri ama bado ulikuwa na?
I was good, you guys. By that time I was driving.
Damn. Ulibuy gari na pesa za Churchill show?
Kuna pesa ya State House kwanza.
Kulikuwa na State House? Gani hizo hiyo?
See you after unye.
Kwani zilikuwa much you guys?
It was a good man.
Good.
Because actually by that time, you know, nilikuwa kampo bado sija graduate, right? Nilikuwa nafanya undergrad account, ndio ninafanya the last year.
Damn, you guys, that's dope.
You see. So, and then immediately after that, you know, Ezekiel Mutua had this orgasm ya kupick anything that is trending. So tukapata naye, but then tukaingia KFCB, so we were like brand ambassadors for KFCB.
When akina ebaba wani wache roho?
No, si tulikuwa tu wawili peke yake, me and the guy we were narrating fellow.
So mlikuwa mnapiga events zao zote
back to back. tulikuwa tuna travel sana, you see, and there's KU paying me like every week.
So you get your ingiza
vibaya sana lakini underwater because I was not so big on TV, but sa vitu zangu za side pia
zinapenya. That's a good place to be.
Yeah, very good place to be. So I was life ilikuwa poa sana, like I was so well comfortable. Yeah, you don't even care to look at your balance because you know mi naishi peke yangu, mi si mlevi, so any do natumia ni fuel, food, so you don't even look at your balance because you know the money that is coming in is more than what you're spending. So because your time pia nilikuwa low budget, so life was good. Yeah, because chachilishule lipa every week like a 30, you see. KU is paying you every week. KFCB you have a retainer.
Damn you guy.
You see, you have a 2 gigs hapa na pale because you know kuna wale maleko walikuwa nakuja, you will come for my child's birthday. Sina budget kubwa, just some 40,000. You will be
check you now, we can work with that. We can work with that amount.
Sana lakini
finya but
tutafanya.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, so I had a good apartment then. I'm in Campo. I have niko na kapesa, niko na apartment safi.
Today mtu wake hiyo tuko tunakusumbua bro.
Vibaya, but you know uzuri pia nilikuwa na nilikuwa na Mbogi true. Unaona kama director
wangu tricky pia.
Tricky kina Dero, hiyo director wangu. So awako tulikuwa wase tukomboka daily. Kama tuko rehearsal KU, tuko maybe workshop fulani Embu. So unapata you busy, your mind is busy, una time ya you're writing script for
una time ya kumonga.
Well your time yote.
You only have 5 minutes.
Una come
check, you only have 5 minutes because kuna kimbia Embu from here.
Excuse me, niko na script ya kuandika. Like toka tuanze.
Yeah, sorry. So by that time, so I had a solid team ya kunifanya. I was so busy, so I wasn't so much into side shows and stuff. So nilikuwa rooted kwa grind.
Nice.
And I was trying to learn a lot of things. Nilikuwa na try to learn production. But that time, by the way, I didn't mention, KU alinipatia scholarship ya masters.
Damn you guy. Ulipiga?
Ninaipiga, I'm still doing.
You guys, congratulations. You guys, you're a whole freaking package.
Yeah, nini yo?
After theater arts media film.
Okay.
So how long till you finish?
Just some semesters. Actually ni vile natokanga nikirudi unajua pesa sasa.
I thought tunafinish haraka.
Pesa?
Yeah.
Kwenda kutafuta pesa.
Masters nina career.
This is the only place where I'm taking my
Wewe umefanya vitu mingi, like umefanya drama, umefanya narration, umefanya comedy, radio. Like when you like a jack of all trades and stuff.
No, but it's more or less okay.
Bro, I'm set up for 50 minutes. Alafu punchline kila msako.
Oh no, you guys, I was about to react, but then I realized it's nonsense.
It's ujinga.
I build the foundation for
that. You're about kumsindikiza na point moja heavy.
Kuna point hapo.
Yeah.
So it's a master's in what?
Masters in theater arts medium film study.
Oh, okay. So it's taken a while because you keep going to work. And then, your schedule.
Yeah, I'm on and off.
Oh, okay.
Just like Kenya Power.
So okay. Shout out Maze, your efforts.
Are you umeshika?
Your efforts.
Haraka.
You may load.
Oh, you
car tokens.
No. I was gonna say that's really dope. It's good that they started giving scholarships to guys, especially wase theater and media.
Yeah.
Hata biko na mabishi wangu kadhaa waliget who are doing theater. I'm very happy for them. Sijui za art wanapeana lini.
How do you apply?
Just scholarships, even jobs.
Yeah,
like
jobs as well.
I have guys when you say wana their stuff.
Even AIDS. My friends got AIDS from KU. I'm so sorry.
Teaching aids.
Ado acha niache. Bash kama hapa.
Because of USAID you guys niko baya.
Oh, but
Bash is on holiday for you.
But after COVID now, the transition for many comedians after that COVID time when Churchill went underground, so to speak, a lot of comedians from that side, they suffered a lot into transitioning into their next phase of their career. How did you deal with that?
Actually, COVID was the most, I don't know if you would use the word interesting, time of my life, because that is when I lost everything. This is what happened. Unajua gigs ziliisha. Like kabisa, there's nothing else you can do because you know our job as creatives or comics, you rely on an audience, right?
Live audience.
Yeah, that by that time, you know, there were no gatherings or nothing. So and the show yenye ilikuwa ikujo time I remember it was South Sea. I had prepared it by the way leo in the morning when I was going through my materials nilipatia show ya South Sea nilikuwa nimeandika yote kwa
ile hapa MOW. Remember it ilikuwa mpaka walikuwa wameshaika tent nini
everything. So zilikatika like immediately. So everything for me likasimama immediately. So you not get paid from nothing. You see. So by that time nilikuwa nisha graduate uzuri. So I had good papers and everything. It was good. So I had to go look for a job. Like now yani I never saw myself getting into a corporate
9 to 5
a 9 to 5 kind of thing, you know. So nikatafuta job but nikapata like day one. And to even nikapata job KCI kwa run logistics. You see, nilikuwa by that time nilikuwa nimefanya CPA4 and I had a second class hapa in accounts. So it was good.
Bravo, ulikuwa toi time wapi kupita?
No, bebe kama ya CPA nilikuwa nafanyanga part time. So nilikuwa natokanga KU daro zangu za daytime nenda KCA.
Bebe ulisema ulienda kwa mchawi gani huko Kisii?
Nyamira Express.
Kununua nyota. Cheki leta nyota ya kusucceed.
Cheki. Nataka ujiletee mkia ya nyoka, ujiletee makwapa ya farasi.
Kuja na machozi ya Chibukati. Actually that CPA I remember your CPA ndio nilipatia job your time because wase wengi walikuwa na degree accounts, finance nini.
Oh, so you had an extra at least.
I had an extra, yeah. Kwa hiyo CPA4. So nikapata job. Fanya job nini but it was really tough for me because this is something I have to do on a daily and it's doing the same thing as a creative is demeaning yani
it's frustrating. Yeah, it's boring. The routine
boring, man. Yeah, the routine ilikuwa ni come asubuhi go to the office sit there do the same thing.
But COVID time was all go home.
It was all kwa home. By the way, now I had an advantage ya kupata job but then sikuwa napenda because that was not me. Nilikuwa na feel yes I need it and it's an advantage that I have it but then something within nilikuwa naniambia this is not who I'm supposed to be.
Ulikuwa kwa main English ama Kiswahili? Check it not
Toka bwana. Toka before ikwe usiku bwana. Acha ofisi unasikia una mkisia amekuta. Ona sasa ukini. Tena utakuja kesho. Toka. So I resigned. Actually no, I resigned because not because of the job. Kitu nilifanya ni resign because I heartbreak flani your time.
Oh, that's too, eh?
I had a lady that I loved so much then.
We'll talk to you, the lady.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she had broke me really good. Like really good. Proper ile nzuri.
Ile yenye unakuwa fan wa Nruki.
Uligongewa ama ilikuwa?
How would you like it to go that way but apparently. No, what happened ni I think she fucked up. I mean she messed up ni
she got fucked.
Up and down and in and out.
So ulipitia yako yote.
Yeah, so ilinibo vibaya sana to a point.
Amegongewa bro. Kila mtu anajua hiyo pain.
And by then kitu ilifanya nyingine I had so many reasons to resign but now that heartbreak was like the peak of it. So nilikuwa na ile point
maybe you just rode on it.
Yeah.
She was riding on it too.
So what happened nilikuwa naangalia salo like they were paying me 32,000 then. But sasa nikaangalia mimi 32,000 with my lifestyle my nini.
I love pia you'd make that in one night.
Exactly, you know, not even in a night, in 5 minutes.
Shit.
See, so ikuwa inanimekia sense at all. My mind ilikuwa ina juggle sana in as much as dunia imesimama there's something that should happen. I don't think this is the last bit of it as in kuna venye we cannot like sasa because this has happened sasa unaingia kwa career house wengine so nilikuwa na feel like I'm not who I'm supposed to be. So after that heartbreak came on board nili resign hiyo day.
Mike.
Oh, okay. Umekuwa kama wale wa Kisii. Watu kwa nyumbani mkae pale. Alafu wale wengine wa Nairobi Fitsel Square. So yeah, ilini affect. So I resigned because I thought to myself because there's a time by the church pia ilikuwa imenichokesha to a point yenye I felt like we're doing the same thing. I'm a sucker for growth. Mimi yule mseo angalia what next.
A sucker for growth you guys.
You know ile I'm not supposed to be here for so long. I think I'm supposed to make progress. So what next? Chachi tulikuwa na boju it's always the 5 to 7 minutes every now and again. You see, alafu wezi ilikuwa inaniboju usingepiga joke na kizungu. Unapiga na kizungu kwa meza wanakuambia punguza kizungu. What the ilikuwa inanikatia like yo what do you mean nipunguze kizungu like but they couldn't make sense at all because by world yenye nilikuwa na interact nayo 99.9% ni kizungu. Shule nilikuwa kampo ni kizungu. Nikiandika script napiga na kizungu.
Bro, TV shows zote zina air on NTV where Churchill show is airing too ni za kizungu. So
so haikuwa na make sense.
Audience wote wa Churchill show wanajua kizungu. They are working people. They can they understand fucking English.
Even nowadays Citizen now they do English mostly, right?
A lot of it by the way. Unafeel tu script yao imejaa kizungu. So ilikuwa inanichokesha tu like even when I'm going for interviews, interacting with people anywhere you go, it's English. How come unaniambia nipunguze kizungu? So in as much as I was trying to match up kupunguza kizungu, ilikuwa inaniboss. So nilikuwa na feel there's a next step to this because there's something should be included because what I'm learning from especially stand up comedy wise wase na watch wengi ni kizungu. Wase nilikuwa na watch time kina Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, Eddie Griffin
kizungu
wote wote
na also wase wengine not just you as a comedian pia Kenyan fans who enjoy comedy they are watching Kevin Hart, they are watching whoever it is so telling you to punguza English I don't understand where that comes from.
So haikuwa inaniwakia. I remember there was a time nilifikanga kwa group with them mimi nikachoka ile ya I came to a resolution ya Churchill show needs a break. Ilifika point kwangu mimi kanikalia we are not growing.
Imefika ceiling flani.
Imefika saturation point yenye there is nothing new that comes out of an act on stage. Is that the same slapsticks and then you go home and I could feel hizo slapsticks zilionani boju. I have more to talk about. You know when you want me to kumaliza punchline you go to the next. I moja punchline
iko na arms
you see so when I can't exploit na feel kana I waste. You know, and the fact that I cannot use anything anywhere, I cannot use it anywhere else other than Churchill show, ilikuwa inanifanya na feel so unsatisfied. You see, so in as much as pia wakati ilisimama time ya COVID, we didn't see it coming, but to me it was healthy for the comedy industry.
I think so because most guys waliingia maskit mbaya sana.
And you know,
like it opened up a new dimension of most of these artists.
Yeah, and na wase walikuwa wajanja reinvent in a different way. You see, so Churchill show I think iliweka cap flani as a comic like if you're not on that stage you're nowhere else, which was so wrong. So wrong, you see. So maybe ilini open up because I remember by that time I went for like a 7 months incognito. Nikapotea tu mitini for like 7 months and what I went to do that time ni kuandika tu mistari and just dissociating from.
Ulikuwa wapi?
Nanyuki.
Ulikuwa unaishi na nani?
I was living alone.
So you just got a digs a house?
What happened? Nilitoka Nairobi.
Sasa walikuwa mitini.
Nilikuwa mitini man.
Nanyuki Forest. Mount Kenya Forest.
Alolua.
What happened nilitoka Nairobi, you feel like by that nikitoka Nairobi nilikuwa nimetoka OC. Me I got infected na COVID.
Oh for real?
Yeah.
Damn pole man.
Like twice.
Ilikuwa mbaya.
I was in ICU for 12 days.
Shit! You guys did you see the white light?
I saw it you guys.
Take home the white light. Come.
Ni Churchill akiwasha hiyo star.
Churchill show haiko sahi.
Your time is done.
Vuka hapa kuna asali.
Kuna meza before
Nimemaliza mzinga.
Damn, 12 days in ICU.
You were in ICU?
Yeah, I was in ICU. It was bad.
So ulikuwa unapigia makansa patient jokes?
Apparently, I was literally taking their breath away. So, what had happened ni actually kitu ilikuwa inanieka like when I was in ESU nilikuwa na the owner of the hospital. It was a private hospital. So the owner pia alikuwa na COVID.
Oh, so mlikuwa pamoja you guys.
I remember at some point in time ilikuwa day 8. Tulikuwa tumeamka wote. Nikamwambia mazewe make sure you make it because I'm gonna make it. But she made it.
How are you feeling?
Man, I felt it was a turning point to me.
No, as in
COVID.
That your time
I was so
ICU you couldn't breathe huh?
I couldn't. Ilikuwa so hard man, like that thing was serious. You always breathe alafu ukitulia kidogo you just sweat all the fluids away. Like umali umeamka kidogo unaacha maji. Like it was ilikuwa kitu fulani. So what they used to treat ni symptoms because there was not
unapatia azithromycin.
Hizo painkillers zingine deadly, you know, putting you on ventilators and everything. It was really scary.
So Nanyuki was like what? Why did you think of Nanyuki?
I didn't think. I just woke up and left. I think nilitoka usi, went to my house, and then after kufika my house, that's when I knew this is it. Because I had nothing, literally. There was a guy I best yangu sana by then. So because unajua usi, it was expensive. Because on a daily I was using like a 60 Gs or something.
Shit.
Yeah. So saying ndio tulikuwa na, you know, by that nobody knew, not my mom, not my brother, not nobody, like is that guy. Ndo nilimwambia ngawe acha nikimbie usi wakani immediately
quarantine.
Yani unaonile kufika yani like yo immediately. So but they saved my life, man. So ilikuwa noma.
So just saying we got this sweet buy and buy you guys.
Bana ingekuwa sahi tisho yangu hata picha yangu shaka.
Damn.
You know, amemwaga kaisi msaidia ile ni
Yo rag.
Damn.
So it was so scary, by the way. But then by that time I think it was one of the moments yenye nilikuwa in a space where I think it's a very healthy space for a man to be when you have nothing. It's a very healthy space. But then it's so scary. It was so scary when I was in the hospital because you know anything can happen and anything is black and white. You either live or die.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because by that time umetulia tu hivi ICU unasikia kuna mwenye ameenda.
Shit.
Bana. Ule jamaa alienda jana hata
cheki ule wa ile kitanda. Cheki umse ile kitanda cheki.
Okay, naweza enda kwa hiyo kitanda yao mse. Kazi yangu pia hii mattress imeisha kidogo.
Si hata nisaidie pili yake, nisaidie vaccine yake.
Naweza ipepeta.
Alikuwa na lunch on program every week na ametoka before week ishe.
Kama una COVID rudisha milk card yako tafadhali. We only want COVID performance over here.
Wewe unaweza pumua wewe.
But ilikuwa defining moment sana.
But how did you choose going to Nanyuki?
So after nimetoka usi nilifika home nikapata man I had nothing because huyo jamaa naye he came through. Ndio ile msemo mwenyewe wanahitaji do fulani ndio uniuzie fridge.
Seriously?
Damn.
Mzana ingia hapa na ngangano unajua COVID pia wasao kwa kununua vitu.
Shout out his name as that's a true friend.
Dero some good guy. Dero.
Hiyo
Shout out
umeharibu. Sema tena alafu. Sema tena jina yake.
Shout out Dero manze.
Dero you guys.
So nilikuwa namtuma enda nini wanataka do fulani endo microwave. Alizisukuma juu by the time ninatoka usiku nafika home alizisukuma.
Unapata kiwa empty.
Unafika home buda
alikuwa anapata kapa.
Bro, niuliza
carpet yangu ilikuwa inaanzia kwa mlango unaingia unakanyaga tiles niko huko balcony huko like yeah, okay this is my house.
Una sink.
aliza mlango.
Cheki umse ajui bei. Wewe ichukue na mbao, mimi nitamwambia ni 17.
Damshu.
Ama unaenda kwake unapata fridge na microwave yako kwake. Bro, I thought tulikuwa nauza hizi vitu. Nilijuzia.
Narudi anakuambia hii nyumba ni yangu.
I was the only ready market. So but he did well. So alisaidia sana by the way because it was really expensive because you know could see the receipts and everything. So yeah, by the time nilitoka nikafika home nikapata there was nothing so I carried my backpack na kivinyasa
backpack
ni backpack
backpack
ICU
yeah bro
sorry
ametoka site to ICU ushaanza kuponza gram umsaizi hata pomua na unashaanza
hata kama uheshimu watu mpaka wagonjwa. Yeah, so nikachukua bag yangu na nguo kiasi and I had some like 1100. But they didn't know I was
where were you going?
So yeah, where are you going?
Nilivuka unaona Cairo so unajua stage fulani at the other side.
Yeah,
kwa sawa imati niende tu.
Damn.
Just wanna go like for real I just wanna go.
But unaenda wapi? Like unalala wapi?
Like I didn't know and by that time you mat nikipata ndio there was a window fulani mat zilikuwa zimefunguliwa for a minute juma mastudio alikuwa anaenda shule kufanya ma exam mastudio wa kampo so nikapata mat nikaingia nikadhani nienda Nyeri ama Thika. Ndio msaka niuliza nikamuuliza mwisho ni wapi akaniambia ni Nanyuki nikamuuliza ni how much akaniambia so 6 nikampiga thao akanipea so 4 so nikasema sha decide Nanyuki we go. But then we went nikapata na boys fulani apparently nimetulia tu kwa moyo fulani tu hivi nimetulia tu nikapata jamaa fulani yani from nowhere msaka ni notice bana Mitch mambo niko like yo I'm avoiding people and suddenly
cheki Mitch mambo unaishi wapi
kuna ka room
so aliniaje nikamwambia niko fit man akaniambia kundo home nikamwambia nimekuja tu kutulia juu ya COVID mimi na noma manze mimi kundo home nilikuwa na bakery fulani nikafunga, but sasa naona kurudisha nini nianze kubake vitu 2-3 za kudeliver home, so unatafuta wase.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know,
nimefanya logistics ya makeki pia naweza ingia hapa kwa
Cheki, me love cakes. Cheki, Mitch uko na cakes.
Na kuna retia kama wale wa mama wakata keki. Sasa hii keki
na upendo.
Na upendo.
Na unajua before iwekwa kwa moto, so kwa mapenzi kuna moto.
Asu jeez.
Na before keki ikue keki naweka mayai na gongwa. In life kuna kugongwa. Wewe kufa bana.
So kapiga job na mse wa
job no mse, but he was so open minded. Kwanza kupiga job na alikuwa analipa like punch daily. So nikaget kalojo day 1 katuchwani. Kafitu kalikuwa na bed tuna na ka TV, ile TV ya kisogo.
Nizo slippers.
hiyo channel inakuonesha tu zenye wezi watch.
Bana.
Shifu TV.
That's GOI, alafu unakuonesha 2 seconds on
What you haven't paid for.
Bana.
You know, by then nakumbuka there's that peace when you get ukitoka kwa mzazi ukipata your own crib hata kama ni mbaya.
Yeah.
I remember I had that same feeling because I've gone through hell. Now there's light at the end of the tunnel. Yani hapa ni kejenye niko mali msia nijui number 1 na msia ananijua ni msia kuna goodwill. You get? So I felt so much relief. So nikaanza, I remember what I carried ni short 2, t-shirt 2, vest, book ya mistari na kalamu.
Kwenda na nyuki short na vest.
Bana.
Trao.
Baridi linipiga. Trao sasa nilibuy after day 1 nilipa like 1500 ndio kucover for 3 days. Akiniambia tunaweza try. Alafu alikuwa excited kuniona and stuff. You see. So nikalipa keja 250, nikakula 100. Sikuwa nakulanga break, nilikuwa naenda bakery napiga maziwa na keki. Kula raw materials.
Mbona hii keki inaonja different bro tangu msianze kuwa kuku?
Nilipunguza maziwa buda.
So ilikuwa poa, like alikuwa hiyo nikalipa keja 250, so nikabaki nilikuwa na 1100 already. So nilikuwa nipa 15, nikabaki na good money, nikaenda nikabuy sweater I remember na trao. Na kesho nikamkia job. Tukaanza hivyo. By the way, umsea kwa niuliza funny thing. This is the funniest bit.
Crazy.
Man, this guy never asked me naishi wapi. He never visited me where I stay. Like tulikuwa naingia job, tuna bake, tukisha bake tuna deliver and that's it.
So ulikuwa huko for how many months?
For 7 months. My phone was off. Like what I was doing ni disconnecting from the world. That's what I really was doing, because like I'm realized at the end of the day, it was even my prayer every day. Nilikuwa naambia God, one thing, keep me alive, nisiko depressed na nisiwai lack sana, because the time najua there was so limited, you know.
You get
literally.
So was it would you describe it as a sad time?
I could describe it as a turning point, like a defining moment. Yes, it was sad, but it was meant to be, because I'm sure there were people who are going through worse.
Did you ever cry?
Big time. You know, especially when the first time I cried so hard in my life ever ni wakati when my girlfriend left me. I never saw it coming. Like I'm that guy mwenye, I'm that guy who's progressive. Ile design yenyewe tushamalizana na hii now to the next. So nilikuwa najua hii
ushamaliza, get kadem.
Imeisha. Iko sawa. So now like everything I was doing, I could think of her. Like I need to move. What would she think about it? I need to buy something. What would she think about it? You see, like that time I was so naniju. It is not like it's a weak point for me, because kuna msanii uliza, do you feel like it's a weak point? No. It's nile mimi nikifanyanga kitu hata kama ni kubwa ama hata kama ni defining aje, as long as imeisha now and to the next. But then when you get kitu ulikuwa umemaliza, then ndio inakudrag behind when you steps ahead. You heartbreak sana. And then being the fact that Nim is a person, somebody you call you, somebody you could una believe, una trust, you know, somebody
fuck that chick bra kwenda huko bana. But he's a guy, man.
Yeah, so like of all the things in as much as, you know, kuna a lot of things msana as go through, unajua at the end of the day kuna msentana nichapia tucheke ishe, like she was my resort. And then when your resort is now inakupiga ilinibo, and then that was the time when you're losing everything. You could only rely on one person who understands. Unajua kuna vitu mamangu ajui, dem yangu anajua sai.
Manaka coconut.
Scorpion kadunga.
Kifo cha mende.
Where have we been, guys?
Coconut ni kuspelio, si ndio?
Listingo fulani ya kujikuna.
Hujaifanyiwa coconut? Iza. Where maze? So what got you out of that place? Out of Nanyuki?
Nanyuki si now nimefanya I felt like I was now okay because Nanyuki was not a place like I could stay. Ni place nilienda ku unwind. By the way, it was so mali nikiingia umate, the only thing ilikuwa nifike place yenye nobody knows me and ni unwind. I was so sure of sikuwa na normal ati nitakula nini, hizo ni vitu peti. Hizo vitu already God amesort. Now we move na other things. Utalala wapi, utakula wapi, but they have never been my problem. Because what do you mean takula wapi, kwani si Mungu anajua. You know, so I was like,
I love that attitude.
Like kuna vitu ndogo mimi kwangu but they never pressure. Yeah, you see, so nilikuwa like what is the next step, so I'm going somewhere nobody knows me, nothing, you know. If somebody can start from zero, at least niko na 1100. What do you mean? Kuna fair bwana, you see. So tukamaliza 7 months and then nikarudi Nairobi because wasewa fulani walinicall kwa walini DM actually because I was off. No, so wakaniambia kuna nini fulani imekaa nitoki UCC Quarantine Comedy Club, so come try
ile kina Victor Bear.
Ilikuwa pale
I remember seeing you that gig.
That was the first time. Now that was the time nilikuwa nimetoka na Nyuki sasa. So nikaanza kuichapa nini.
Ilikuwa online.
Ilikuwa online.
Uliona?
Yes, I did.
You remember? Where QCC
even on Facebook.
Ikianza ilikuwa na kina These, kina Kuku Danger, Sleepy was hosting it and no. Ikaenda nikaingia time ya Sleepy akaondokea kacha.
Alifanya Shaki Gardens hapo Ruiru somewhere there. Ama that was a different one.
No, okay. That was later. No, it was not QCC but that was after QCC. It was different. Ilikuwa Comedian Cocktails.
So when you ukaenda hapo kwa host hiyo shows?
Because wakaleta Otoyo pia kafika mahali back out, so ikabidi mimi ndio nimehost. Na actually hii kuhost hiyo time yote nikiwa na Nyuki, I was trying a lot of things, especially kufanya set. It was sikuwa ifanyanga set like kupiga comedy set, like it's a one story you running it for 20 minutes. But then nikiwa hapo by the all nilikuwa naamka before niingie bakery napiga cassette kamoja. I wanted to say it really could keep me alive. Nilikuwa na feel I'm still
napiga set moja wapi?
Kejani.
By yourself?
Yeah. You know, that time I was really consuming a lot of international comedy. I was watching so many.
Cheki ushaikuwa kwa lojo alafu nalia. Alafu demu wako ana kulwa yake yote. Alafu madem ni mabeach. Ushaikuwa na dem beach.
Ushafika hapo kwa dem. Madem ni mabeach. No, fuck, beach haiwezi ingia kwa script.
Ni a clean show.
Guys, we have clean shows.
But the funny thing nilikuwa nafanya nilikuwa na filio rehearsal ilikuwa inanisaidia because by the time I was back to Nairobi, the sets nilikuwa najiandikia.
No, zilikuwa inspired by those.
But zilikuwa zinaenda, juu nilikuwa nazipiga zinasonga na feel reception inakuwa fiti, so I could go back and make them even better. So your time nilienda na Nyuki, it was a defining moment for me. Like I couldn't really regret. Ilikuwa point poa because I had like everything from that guy to no guy, like you know, like I was up there before COVID, like nilikuwa nimeset vipoa. According to me, I was at a very good place.
So you guys fast forward, things started looking up.
Yeah, they started looking up. QCC kaisha ikaenda nikaihost, hawakunilipanga by the way after a long time.
Fuck those guys also.
Hii industry
they
suck.
never paid me like legit, and I was hosting the show for long. But then mimi my in as much as hawakuwa nilipa, I wanted somewhere where I could do my thing.
The good news with comedy is it pays eventually.
Yeah, it pays eventually.
Like that stage time, you'll use even hizo mystery you'll gonna piga, you'll just use them uko mbele. If at all you live to see uko mbele.
You will. I will, because one thing mi uchukulia stand up comedy especially just like a pilot. Unajua pilot hujajiwa na flight hours. You get? So the time I spend on stage is inaingia kwa my portfolio ile ya nimewafikisha.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So hizo hours I get on stage, in as much as most of the time kama hizo QCC Churchill show, especially Churchill show after COVID, you know, I wouldn't pinpoint like how someone will, you know, this much, you see.
Endelea. It's okay. I think it's a caretaker or someone looking for Emmanuel. Unaweza endelea, Mitch.
Oh yeah. So I was not like accounting on it sana, like to like be in matters of getting paid and stuff. In as much as I get a platform to do my thing, that was okay for me because I always had something new. So that something new needs where it can be exposed, unaget?
Yeah.
So ilikuwa inanibamba at your point, inapata stage in a smile they were not paying me, ilikuwa ina inconvenience big time. But then nilikuwa na nice kudu kitu napenda, man. You see, so it added up to where I am and what I am right now.
That's dope. Mi nataka kuuliza, there's always this, it's a distinction, I don't know who came up with it, Churchill comedians and English side comedians. And you, from the beginning, you were like, I just want to try English comedy. So I want to ask you, why haven't you transitioned from that to this side? It might be
from what exactly?
You know, like kuna hizi scenes mbili watu wana separate by language, watu wanasema Churchill show versus the English side. Why haven't we seen comedians cross over from Churchill show to this side? Like Miss Jonah, any comedian from Churchill show transitioning to this side? Well, except Mamito, I guess. Now, Pia Mamito is not on this side. She doesn't come to open mics. Well, she half like Miss Jonah Mtuaki.
Maybe you can do both.
Savior is the best example. Yeah,
but then your question is so valid because ukiangalia the click ya Churchill show na wenye wame cross over, the ratio iko chini, like you can count, like you know umesema wawili watatu, you understand. So I think ni venye it's what msana nataka nini, because most of the time wase wanilikuja Churchill show, I can tell you for fact msame kuja Churchill show juu ya ni noma gani yako nayo. Msame kuja juu anajua nikipiga show nikilipwa hii, nimelipa rent, nimefanya shopping fulani.
Hey.
Nyuma ya kamera.
There's someone in the studio, for those of you wondering what's happening. One of our friends. Nakuja for the first time.
Wase kulikuja Churchill show, wase walikuwa na propeliwa na what they are going through, not what they want. So that is why ku cross over ni ngumu, because you know when you want to reinvent yourself, is this your mountain? You know, I'm a comic. If this is my mountain, I'll want it to be fresh every day. I want to recreate it every time. Most of the people walikuwa nakuja juu, sini 5 minutes si mimi ni mfani I can do this. So they wanaletwa na wanalipa 10k hiyo inaweza nilipia rent, hiyo ndio kitu namleta. But kuna ile comic anataka kujipush. So many of them, they were there for the money, for the fame. You see, they were not there for the craft, for the art. So that's why wakati iliisha, that was the end of many of them. They did transition or reinvent or try to explore new avenues where their craft can.
No, that's a brilliant answer.
Yeah.
How do you get into radio, bro?
Radio radio ilikuwa there's this time I started shooting Makwaka and Kasioki na Tricky. This time when we were
nilikuwa na kuona sana na Tricky ukishoot mavitu.
Exactly. So ika happen like nimekuwa na interest in radio for long sana. I'll get to a very interesting point on that one, let me hold it. So tukiwa na Tricky nilikuwa namletanga studio, you know, some of the times yenye akiwa off namshikia like legit na run show ile yenye I'm a guest.
So alikuwa tu anakuita kama sema kama ushikilie.
Which radio station is this?
Milele FM.
So it used to be unpaid?
Yeah, it was brobo tu, unaipiga tu just umefeel in, that's a guest. Yeah, so unaipiga tu. So I used to do it, ikakuwa something I could do effortless.
How long did you do that for?
For like a year. Like later you come in and then kuna siku atakuita and then you come in. So it happened like there was a time Milele FM wanted a presenter and then they were looking for comics. So nikapigiwa simu actually. So kumbe it was me, Mulamwa and Vini Baite. Well, nikaenda tu, but then nilikuwa like I don't want to, but then because an opportunity may come and it doesn't cost nothing, let me just go try. So I went, tried it, and then after like kufanya hizo ma on air hizo ma auditions and stuff, the following morning nikapata nimetagiwa na nini on Twitter, and it was by Milele FM. Walikuwa nasema kwa hawa watatu, who do you feel atapata hii job? The one with the most retweets ndiye anaget hii job. Do you know what? But then nili pull back. Because that's
why.
Why? Because that's one of the things actually I feel in face sana ma creatives and comics and artists, because if you can judge work of art through likes,
popularity
kuna shida
is a big problem.
You guys, that's polite stuff, you guys.
You see, you need to see the quality of this person. Jamaa na offer value gani ya hii craft, unaget? So after nilioneti wana
and then also, sorry to interrupt, there are other things apart from the stage crafts. There's discipline,
yes,
getting to work on time,
professionalism.
So some of those things you can't see it on like
fitting to the brand. Yeah.
So nika pull back by the way your time matters. I didn't push it because wasa walikuwa nasema yo mwenye akona retweet. So I saw Mulamwa alikuwa na alirepost, you know, he has a bigger social media following. Vinny Baite same thing. Mine is relatively smaller. So nikajua like kisha aenda. So like after a week or so they got employed, wakaitwa and they new nini comics on new creatives on a panel, and I was like, that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm sure you felt like shit.
No, around 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while.
2021. That's a while. 2022. I'm not clear on the timelines.
Few months after Rudy from Nanyuki.
Yeah.
Inasonkani milele. Hata hajasikia.
Yeah, so after we pull back they got employed, nikacheki, unajua like the same way artists do, they posted their contracts online nini of the two.
Damn.
Yeah, there were 3.
Who posted? Man, can you imagine? Unasikia vibaya. Kila kitu.
Yeah, were you posting your content?
Yeah,
nigga.
I saw it by the way after that 1 week and I was like, god damn. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we were just 3, so it was me, Vinny Baite na Mulamwa.
Wewe pekee ndo umehata.
So mimi pekee ndo nilihata. But nikakuwa like, you know what? Haina pressure.
To the next one.
To the next one. So me, I continue doing my thing. Kaendelea kufanya my thing. And then like a year later, the radio one of the bosses, if I say some who else was out ajua. So
James Muru.
Mdua. Ongesema shit, bro.
Peter Kanak.
So one of the guys called me. Akaniambia, you know what? Kuna mse hapa tuoni value yake kabisa. Nikamzana.
Alikola akakushow hivyo.
By the way, he called me and he told me. You see? And your time tulikuwa tuna shoot na Tricky. So nikamweka loudspeaker. Tricky asikie ile hebu sikia kitu ananishow. Etu mse mazia tuoni value yake on imekuwa ngumu nini is what nikakuwa like yo, nikamwambia okay. Kaniambia so anyway nitakushow. Bado msali ni call out of frustration ile
choka.
You know, and I was like no biggie. So Tricky ananiambia he was a real jack, ananiambia maze radio ni technical, and I knew by the time walifanyiza implements and so there's kuna watu consider, but don't worry. Mimi nikakuwa like mimi niko easy, hata nilikuwa nimesahau this thing happened. Ikaenda after a while nikacheck that guy was fired. One of the guys was fired earlier. So nikakuwa like, so there's a slot. You know, but then I did think about it because radio kuangana, you won't know who they want, what they want. Unaweza ni wewe, kumbe wanapenda ndevu za umse.
Yeah.
You know.
When you see famous.
Ni wengi radio. So I was like, no biggie. So ikaenda hivyo, nikapigiwa simu. But the trick ndiye alipia akaniambia, "Yo, ebu karada unaweza pigiwa anytime." And then I was called. Niaje? Kesho unaweza come utry kitu fulani hapa. And then I came yo like it was Tuesday, nikaingia Wednesday nikafanya show fulani hapo alikuwa Masimbone. Ilikuwa one of the perfect shows. Like juu hata mimi nilienda effort lile, acha nijibambe. Ikakuwa fiti. So like a week later ndo nafungua comments TikTok, kumbe walipost TikTok. Wasee wanarudi hapo, simpe umse job, simse affilio nini, simse ingia hapo nini. Ikaenda hivyo, I didn't follow up. And then some like a few months later nikapigiwa simu, there is that phone you're sure, there is that call uko sure in your job. Nikapigiwa na Sunday, nikaambiwa niaje, nataka ureport on Wednesday tuone vile itaenda. By default tu nikajua this is it. So nikaingia Wednesday, nikienda nikafilio slot mse mwenye alichujwa. You know, later on nikaifanya for a while for like 1 year, the next person akachujwa. Na get.
Lakini time ya kwanza walikuwa kupea contract yako.
Hawakuni like time ya kwanza wenyewe.
As in hii time yenye ulikuwa hiyo simu ile uko sure. As you are going hiyo Wednesday,
you have a contract.
They gave you a contract.
No, they didn't give me a contract. I was so sure because I could feel the void. They had that void, una feel say wananidi msea hapa. Na they didn't have many options. Actually, one of the hardest thing is to get someone to fill up for radio. Also that in radio ni easy. Radio ni ngumu. Because kuna hizo protocols, kuna timings, kuna professionalism fulani hapo, and there's something they really look at. Unaweza dhani yes you're good for it because yes you're funny, maybe you're outgoing and all that stuff, but then unapata kuna kitu ndogo tu inakutoa timing, kama kuna seconds fulani wewe uhata. and those are the seconds they are looking for. Radio and technical because kama si tunakuwa na links za 1 minute 1.5 minutes sana 3 minutes, you must be between that 1 minute. Any idea you had, no matter how robust it was, it has to be within that 1.5 minutes or 1 minute. Ukihata consistently unafukuzwa tu, because now kuna vile resonate na vile clock ya radio you uenda. So I did for 1 year and then they mse mwingine akachujwa, and then now ikakuwa later on say ikakam ku get into the public domain, like so you finally, you know, kuna ile watu wanaona ile sasa you see. So I think that one should be a depiction that it's better if you're giving a creative, an artist, if you're giving any type of art some airtime or some stage time or some time to showcase their thing, usiwajaji na vitu zingine that is out of the craft kama social media, you know. I can tell you for fact, mimi nime experience sana because I'm in this space. Most of the people when you wanna get favor to clients, to corporates, even to get you know a chance to perform on stage, many of them is not because they are good. It's because umse anaweza uza kitu ni numbers, maybe umse anajua popularism and all that stuff, you see. So hiyo ina get to a point yenyewe we are killing art slow by slow. That's why we have an influx of clout chasers, because now everyone comes out with, so nikiingia TikTok nipige ngono 3 nitapata 100k followers. Nikipata 100k followers, betting company itanipatia gig. You see, we are taking the lift. You see, at the end of the time unapata wasend yo wanabaki chini, the people who are taking the shares are still who are sustaining the thing. You understand? So yeah, so even nilikuwa up to now, so this is my third year.
Congrats man.
Thank you man.
Congrats. Yeah, man. Contract wakakupea at last.
Contract walipatia after month. Walipatia contract ya 2 years. I renewed it like 2 months ago again.
Uli feel poor, eh? It's good to have that income at the end of the month.
Yeah, it's good, but it's so limiting. Like for somebody who's critical like me, I could tell it. I know my CEO could be watching, but I'm looking for my exit plan. Radio is limiting to, especially for somebody who's uncaged. You get? I have 4 hours to be on air. That's from 10 to 2. Sawa. But then you come to realize you have to be there 1 hour earlier. You have to be there by 9. So for you to prepare to be there by 9, lazima utoke home around 8. So I have to drive from my house to the office by, like, that's a 1 hour drive, so that's ambili. So I have to wake up earlier.
So you realize it's an 8-hour job.
Exactly. You get my point? Now it's an 8-hour job, but by the time unatoka job by saa 9, you have another hour to go wherever you want to be. You see, before you transition to that thing, the day is up.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, you come to realize you're sticking to this 4 hours schedule yenye na kulimit
the entire day.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's actually a quandary, man.
You see, but then you look at it when I was a freelancer. In as much as yes, the salary is good, the pay is good, you know, and everything. But if you really want to be uncaged, it's so limiting. Because I remember before I was on radio, I could wake up like around 5. By 5 nipige foreign zangu 2 safi. By 7 I'm out. Nimeanza kushoot. By 9 nimemaliza shoot, niingie kuscript. By 1 nimemaliza kuscript, nipige lunch yangu ya saa 8. By saa 9 nimeenda maybe gig fulani nilikuwa nifanye jioni. You see, so I have covered like 5 activities within that scope of 12 hours or something. But with radio you can only do 1, maximum of 2.
Yeah, true.
If you squeeze yourself 3, that is if you have an early morning activity or something. Yeah, so it's limiting, but then you need to play your cards really well to see which one is profitable. Yeah, because you see, kuna mshahara at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, it's adding up to something. But then if you want to be more productive in many things, it's limiting. So utajipata, that's why many of the people when you wamekaa kwa radio, especially traditional media, wamekaa for long, 10 years, 15 years, you don't realize when that time is going, man. Juu kwa hapa leo utafanyia mpaka Friday watakupeleka out, maybe uende kuuza product fulani, Monday you back to work, wanakupea mshahara at the end of the month. You see, so utajipata most of your productivity it was just on radio.
Yeah, no, I feel you, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Because there are so many things, like kuna open mics natakanga kuattend sana, but then sina time ya kwenda workshop.
Yeah, true.
You see?
Yeah.
So na sina time ya usipoenda workshop you won't go on stage. You understand? Sema kama for example punchline workshop zao ziko Monday.
Yeah.
You see, Monday siezi, juu niko job. In as much as I can have time to go on stage, in as much as sikuwa workshop on the time I was supposed to be there, you know, kuna hiyo discipline you cannot go on stage. So it's limiting to this type of this side. So you really need to be so technical on how you manage your time, especially radio, because ikona clock yao ni cast on stone. You cannot do anything else. If it's 10 to 2, you cannot be anywhere else other than big one.
You guys, Maze, I've really enjoyed this convo. I feel like we should have more. Let's talk about the show in the next 5 minutes, because Maze lazima nitoke hapa niende radio.
I know.
Very limiting.
So,
yes.
Tell us again about the show. The show is on which date?
Uncaged,
man.
You got Uncaged, bro.
It makes sense now after your whole story how the show is named Uncaged.
Yeah.
So the concept about Uncaged, I think it's out there right now. I'm just going out there. I'm trying. I've been trying actually. Since actually we had a room kitambo ilikuwa inaitwa Almost Famous. I know you.
Naikumbuka. Ulikuwa na kinaoga Bachelor, ilikuwa Lunzi ya Nairana.
Yeah, Lunzi alikuwa like a director. Yeah. So you know the time hiyo concept ya Uncaged will come. Like it's about time we go out there. Get your mind out there. Tumetoka kwa hizo kupiga slapsticks and stuff. There's so many issues that we can address through craft. You understand? Kuna, comedy is not just about making people laugh. No. What have they learned from it? You see, I feel kuna vitu mingi sana zenye tunafaa tuongee. Not just the feeling of it zenye mimi mwenyewe nime go through from the daily to daily lives, there is economy sa ni mbaya, gava ndio inatupiga roho na every day, you see. So na feel kuna vitu mingi tunafaa tuongee, a lot of things, but then we can't have this platform if we stick to the caged way of doing comedy especially, you see. So unless we go Uncaged, that's when you can find it. You guys, that's what's up, Maze. Tickets ziko wapi? Tickets ziko MADFUN. Oh, nice. MADFUN. VIP tickets. Your ticket is 1,627. 1,997. You guys, what the heck is that? Is that Pathia? Yeah? Oh, that's the year you born. No. Okay, who's this nigga? What's the story with the numbers? The numbers. The story with the numbers is 1997 is a very interesting year because you realize that's when we started experiencing a new generation. All right? Gen Z. Yes. Oh, okay. That's when so many things changed. You see, that's when actually many things came to light. That's when to have generation ya kuongea, generation ya kutuambia kunaendaje. Back then millennials unajua ni wale wasewa wacha tu vitu zitakuwa sawa. Millennials ni sikuji kesho. You understand? Gen Zs. Yeah, Gen Zs, exactly. And not just Gen Zs. Gen Zs pia I think walikam na hiyo na awakening fulani walipatia millennials some kind of credibility. Like now millennials could see like fuck up mahali. Ama kuna mahali fulani by the way atakuwa tunafaa kulai. Exactly. You understand? So that's why the VIP ticket is 1997. And the regular? Regular is 1,247. Okay, so what happened in 1247? 1247 is just an angelic number. All right. That shows that all what you've been planning, all what you've been saying is gonna come true, and your angel of good luck is just watching upon you. Finya you something. KNT Uncaged. This gani? September. 4th September, Maze, MADFUN. Get your tickets, Maze. It will be on a Thursday. Gates open at 5. Show inaanza 7. I hope I got that right. No, for 5. Actually inaanza 5 because 5 unajua ni masaa kama mchana because there's a cocktail party before the show. Nice. Okay, there's a cocktail party for like 2 hours. Tukiingia theater, we're rolling it. All right. Tuweka link hapo Manu. Yeah, tuweka link hapo chini. Maze, go get your tickets. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
You guys feel like I know you better now. Because podcast inasaidia sana.
Me too, man.
You guys have some serious.
Are you Kosarian by any chance? No.
Kisii.
Yeah, I'm Kisii.
Manzuna ka
Arabic.
Kosarian, yeah.
Your hair, you have some soft hair going.
Yeah.
Kuna Msomali alikuwa kwa ancestry.
Sasa mamangu je niambie kitu.
Find out on episode 2.
Mama ndiye anajuanga baba ya mtoto. But yeah, I think I get it from my mom's side.
Oh, okay. All right. No, shout out to you. All the best on the big show. Thanks for coming through. Urudi tena tupige sasa tu banta.
And by the way, there's a new room yenye ime come through. We'll be having inaitwa the comedy tourist.
Nice.
The comedy tourist will itakuwa bar next door Lavington. Every Tuesday starting next week.
Nice.
It's a new room. But this come on board.
I'll come.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. So we're kicking off next Tuesday, 26th August.
Okay.
So that's when inaanza, and it will be, this is it. I mean, this is a new home.
Yeah.
So actually I'm loving it when naona comedy clubs inafunguka because it's an opportunity to accommodate more comics.
Yeah. No, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
That's
so
what's up. So get into that stuff like Maureen. Remember, Ndota's the thing is still underlying.
Yeah, still underlying. It ends 25th.
Monyo space.
Yeah, Monyo space, the mall basement.
Boy alikuwa anasema ati ni kisapere hiyo Monyo ni kisapere.
Monyo ni
Kemonyo.
What is Monyo?
Monyo, what do mama tell? Like there's
Ile ya kuweka kwa mboga.
kuna hiyo, but there's also some soil that that's
Monyo.
tasty that animals eat.
All right.
Yeah. It's called monyo. Yes, you can hear termites.
It is salty
Ni ile yenye unaweka kwa mrenda.
I think so. But yeah.
because in Kisii
Sikujua ni hiyo.
umonyo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very like
I think that's
Yes,
Makes
really
sense.
cool.
Yes.
Something to do with
My
earthy.
mouth has had watering and setting.
Bash, you wanna plug the show we have?
Yeah. I'm doing.
Hakuna haja hiyo. Ama ukuja hapo iplug.
Yeah, so we're doing Friendly Fire. You guys know about the roast, but this is a versus roast. It's a roast battle. So it's gonna be Maina Mnene versus Nelly Wangeshi. The same I did. You can go watch on YouTube. I did one with David Mashari. It was so good. I did one with George Akaniosha vibaya sana. That's why niliosha David Mashari. But it's fun, it's comedian versus comedian. You get to go blow for blow. George is gonna be a judge. Iman is gonna be a judge. I'm gonna be hosting, be having guest spots. So get your tickets at Hustle. Sasa. Tickets going for 1,000, get 1,500. So just go and search Charcoal Cartel for more details.
Yeah.
Okay. No, shout out to you.
On that point, I remember this guy was to call me for a roast flani, and then he went into the trees. Nini
Akaenda
sasa?
kwa my
Siasa ilinifikia but tunapanga roasting ingine nitakushow.
Ya nani?
Nitakushow.
Si unishow.
Nitakushow you guys.
Yeah, so fit man, and something that really inanibamba ni seeing all these spaces open up is good. Unaona sasa kama my guy here kwa ipata ngio chance ya Churchill show.
Na sasa hivi venye anamaliza hivi.
It's beautiful man, as in you feel poa sana because ni wase wengi mazenye like hata mimi nikianza comedy ile sasa getting in the corporate space ni wase wengi unapata nao wanataka do stuff but hawana hizo platform.
The more the platforms the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Where maze members remember to become a member. Shout out to the new members who've joined. I think we have like 31 years. We have like 32 members.
Yeah.
6K subs,
And
you
6K subs.
6,000 subscribers.
6K.
Kuna venye umse ameingia hapa sasa tunaingia 8,927.
Tusonge.
Why not 15? Mbona tuko na
20?
Yeah.
Why not 25?
Mbona si 2.5 billion subs?
I'm asking, is 1987 a hard thing to grab?
So shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to everyone. So tufunge.
Check it, but it's my birthday today.
Today is your birthday.
Unanifinya papa.
Was it happy birthday? Tuimbie Nduta. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear Nduta. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
How old are you now?
Fossil.
But that was at some point in time nilikuwa nataka kuwa na dem refu kuniliko. So there was a time I was watching Nduta on your plan on this podcast and I was like, damn, I need to get there, man. You know that kind of unaipiga baisha unaona muuliza hali.
Labda mzee ndio ule mzee wa comments.
Shooters shoot.
Yeah, maze. But shout out, happy birthday, Nduta. Maze, thanks for saying it. All right, see you guys in the next one. Bye. But if you wanna give Nduta gifts, I'll share her link ya Instagram. Alafu DM, alafu mtumie direct. But also unaweza nitumia pia. 10% kama best boys. Bye.